Tonight, it's Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Massachusetts. Central 4-4. Millis 4-12. Paul Grant live with Bob Lee, Ryan Bpb Lee, Millis, Massachusetts. Please share this match to your friends and family. It's always free, never a charge. Nearly 800 videos of climbing. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Welcome, Bob Lee.
Hey, Paul. Well, Central 2 had their match delayed by, I guess, a car hit a power line in Hingham last week. Yep. They're going to be playing tomorrow.
Yep, suspended match in the first string.
And Millis is hosting. You know, there hasn't been a Friday Night Pro League team out of Millis for as long as I know. A league out of Metro originally.
They had a regular Wednesday league, Pro League, but not like this, not like the Friday Night Pro League. So Steve Latch is going to lead off for Central 2. 3 teams in Central Park Lanes this year. On the road, a very fast house. Ryan Bpb Lee, Millis, Mass. On the left is Brendan O'Dowd for Millis.
Latch is going to throw first. Lane 22.
2 teams undefeated after 2 weeks. Exeter Lanes. Central 3 will be at Exeter next week as Hingham takes on Exeter next Friday Night Pro League game of the week on Candlepin Bowling Network. Dave Barber, Jeff Surrett's team, John Woodrow and others. Latch has the 5 right, 8 left. Brendan O'Dowd, just 2. Latch, missed left, leaves up the kingpin, the 5. 3-string format, 2 points for win, 1 for tie, 2 for total. Let's put the points, they tie. O'Dowd, nice shot, spare. 8 pins, that second ball. Great start, 10 on the ball to start the first of 3. Latch, 10. Not like the great game of Candlepin Bowling. Please invite your friends to bowl. Candlepin Bowling. Great way to do it is Candlepin gift cards all season long, not just the holidays. The gift that keeps on giving all year round. Candlepin gift cards. Please support your local bowling centers as well. Steve from Salem, Massachusetts, my hometown growing up. He's a 115 league bowler. High single of 189, high triple 460, and a high 5 of 690. On lane 22, beautiful shot, 9. 7 pin left up. Bob Lee on the technology and the score cam, and the executive producer of Candlepin Bowling Network. O'Dowd swings left. 1, 3, 6 in front, the 9 behind the 3. On the spare, 16 through 1. Early 6-pin lead, and this way too early, first string. 8 points to get to 500 tonight for Millis on the left. Latch missed it right. Missed a 2-pinner and a 1-pinner. O'Dowd for another one, looks good, but just couldn't hook inside. Leads up number 1. Latch, 2 10s, 20 through 2, ball 2 blocks at a time. O'Dowd gets the 10, 26 through 2, 6-pin lead for Millis. Brendan using 2.7-pound Cobra bowling balls. We're in Dexter SSJ retro bowling shoes. SST5, I should say. League average of 105. Just bowls only now in the Friday Night Pro League. Here's Sean McDonald for Central 2. He has the 1, 2, and the 7. Ryan Fournier works here. Ryan's Millis 4, 7, 8. McDonald, good try. Fournier missed everything. Open, 7 standing for the ball to go. Sean McDonald, big fisherman. It's 9 to start this first string. And Fournier, tough 5. Sean from Peabody, Mass. His whole life a 116 league bowler, 122. His best season ending average. High single of 186. High triple of 459. High 5, 692. Out of Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. Mark Ritchie's house. Mark has the world record for high 3 of 519. Gets 2, gets the 4 and the 8. Fournier, 5-2 split. Ryan's 39 years old. And McDonald's a 4-1 split. Ryan missed left, 1-2-7, right side 6-10. Ryan from Burlington, Mass. Richie Melrose, Mass. 111 league bowler, 123 is best season in the average. And what a shot for a 10. That's a wild 10, Danny Finn. 19 through 2 for Sean, only 1 pin left in their first 4 boxes. 2 10s for Latch, 10 and 9 to the 10 for Sean McDonald. Brian Nice out 9, just 14 through 2. It's 40 to 39, a 1 pin lead for Millis on the left. No marks on the board. Third bowlers, Scott Douglas off the injured list, bowling in lane 22.
That's right. He talked his doctor into letting him bowl. Said if he feels anything, he's got to come out immediately.
And Rich Lamoni on standby, the captain. Scott Douglas 4. Here's Frank DeLuca. Straight up the WOW shirts. Candlepin for cancer. 5-1 split. Does a great job at alley chat. Douglas, good bid. Coming back. Oh, let's go! How about that? Ricochet spare. Just the way he drew it up. DeLuca, nice bid. He gets it. Wow, what a shot! DeLuca's got the deals. Douglas, younger brother Tim Douglas up next. The Tornado, 1 of the 8. $18 through 1. DeLuca on the spare, crossing over 7, 5 left, 6-10 right, 17 through 1. We're tied in the match early on. Douglas, another one. He's got it. 2 in a row to start the season for him. DeLuca trying to kick it over. Good bid. Leads up the Kingpin, the 5. Hit his object. Frank from Stoner, Mass. Richie Malden, Mass. Son Bruno turned 8 recently. He gets a 9, 26 through 2. So it's a 1-pin lead now for Central 2 in the right, plus a spare. And a great start. Good pitting, Bob. But overall, good action. There's 2 great shots with spares by Scott Douglas.
Yeah, I mean, you saw with Scott's the pin moved back and forth twice and hit another pin, and then that's the Millis magic, as we say. There's nothing magic about it. It's just incredibly slick, and it's like the old Central Park. It's like the fairway lanes back in the Channel 5 days. Everybody who bowled in it said the pins fell over with a touch, and there was no friction.
Tornado, Tim Douglas on lane 22. A 3-2 split, 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. 7-10 post for Dan Esdale. A spare! Nice shot. 10 of the ball to start the match. Dan Esdale, Atlantic Candlepin Singles Store, Class B current champion. Trying to kick it over. He gets a spare! Great shooting! Wow! 18 of the ball through 2. What a start! Now, where's this Hartfield Whalers shirt here, Bob? Usually wears Hartfield Whalers.
They've got him to wear purple. You gotta follow your team, and he couldn't get the team to bowl in Whalers jerseys, so
Douglas 18 through 1, the 3 and the 10. Esdale 4 on the spare, 14 through 1. First of 3 strings from Ryan Family Amusements, Millis, Mass. On Candlepin Bowling Network. Douglas, another one, field goal. Esdale, nice bid. He got it. The illegal block in the back. Back-to-back spares. 24 on the ball from 2. Some great second shots. Douglas, same spot. Field goal 8. 26 through 2. Ankle bowlers. Dennis Green on the left for Ryans. Veteran bowler. Great guy on off the lanes. Great role model. On the right is All World. Chris Winiarz, the Wizard. All World. And he told me the other day, Mike Morgan, at age 19, said, "Who is this guy?" He started calling him All World. So now we're going to call him the Wizard and All World. Chris Winiarz, that's his permission to do that. Here's a strike! Dennis Green off to the right. 6, 1, 2, 4, 7. And Millis is the Kimrowski special. Kimrowski bowling Friday Night Mixed League over here to living up that shot. Bouncing right, missed everything. Tough start to 95. Tipping him up to a 115 league bowler. Struggle on the road. They missed right for a 6. They have a 6 and a 5 on their side. Updating the score from Bob Lee just after this box. And the mark situation. Chris Winiaz working a strike. For a double on the nose, 7. 2 middle, 7 left, 6 to the right. 17 through 1. Well, actually, he's on a strike, another ball. So 17 plus no chance to increase in that same box. Dennis 1, 3, 9, 10. For a spare and strike, missed the left, got the wood to go, and it stopped short. Put the brakes on in front of the 6. 19 through 1. Green open with number 1. Winnie has 9, 28 through 2. Dennis Green gets the 10, 16 through 2. Back to the top of the order. Update on the score and the mark situation from executive producer at Candlepin Network, Mr. Bob Lee.
Hey, well, they can see it on their screens at home, but it's 121-106 Central Park with the lead. Both teams have a mark. Scott Douglas and Dan Asdale both had spares in the second. Now we're ready for the switch sides, and Brendan O'Dowd will bowl first on lane 22. Steve Lash on lane 21.
4 or 5's terrific pickups for spares, too. Brendan O'Dowd, spare 6 and 10, 26 through 2. Steve Latch, pair of 10s. O'Dowd missed right, has the 4 spin left, the 1, 2, 4, 7. Steve Latch, LACH, 9. 4 pin for a spare. Brendan open with number 1. His high single 158, high triple 398, high 5 at 618. Former 10-pin bowler for 3 years. Latch, right on it, spare. Remains perfect. Perfect game in Candlepin, all 10s, spares and strikes. Brendan, nice pinning 10, 36 through 3. Central on the move, 2 marks to 1. Suspended match, like Bob Lee said earlier, will be played tomorrow against the old Union Street team, now Hingham, at the Hingham Country Club, Hingham, Mass. O'Dowd, beautiful ball in the pocket, up the wall, 8-7, 2-7-10. Latch on the nose, 9. This time it's the 2. Spare 9, 39 through 3. Brendan trying to make some magic here. Just missed inside. Good idea. Try to go left to that 2 pin. Snuck it inside. Latch. Back to back. 2 10s, 2 spares. 49 in the ball through 4 and the first of 3. Friday Night Pro League, game of the week. 35-week season. We're in week 3. Brendan 7. 43 through 4. 49 in the ball through 4 for Steve Latch. Academy 3, good stuff for them. 14 and 2. Hingham 6 and 2. Again, Exeter and Central 3 tied 16-0. Next week we'll be in Exeter Lanes, Exeter New Hampshire Shooters Club for the Friday Night Pro League game of the week, as it'll be Hingham at Exeter. 7:30 scheduled start time, live on Candlepin Network. Brian Fournier clips up to 7. Here's Sean McDonald, MAC, capital D, D-O-N-A-L-D. 9-10, Brian 5 and 9 to start. Brian open with a 4-1 split. McDonald, object pin won't carry, tough break. Brian high single 186, high triple 459, high 5 721. Out of Ryan's here, Millis gets a 6. And a slow start, 20 through 3. Sean McDonald, 9. 28 through 3. The purple scoreboard on your screen at home is for Millis on the right. Black is for Central 2, right now on the left. They switch sides every 2 boxes, a lane reset. Book your birthday party at Ryan Family Amusements at ryanfamily.com. They have also one at Yarmouth, ryanfamily.com. Birthday party, corporate events, and to book lanes, including a group discount for 30 or more bowlers. Just $8.95 per person. Information again, GOTWfamily.com. Home of Hall of Famer Steve Reno Sr. here at Millis. Brian 9-drop missed it right on the kingpin to 5. McDonald missed right as a bundle of 6. Brian wide right again for a 9, just 29 through 4. Sean, a tough 4, got away. 32 through 4. Nothing like the great game of the Candlepin bowling. Bob Lee with the radar gun here also. The Bushnell radar gun. I call it the Bob Lee radar gun. Frank DeLuca on 22. Spare 7 and 9, 26 through 2. Scott Douglas, spare 4. Spare 8 rather. Now a spare again. Frank DeLuca, spread eagle. Douglas, head pin it, tough lead. Got a break though, now it's the 7-10. Back-to-back spare 8s, 36 through 2 in the first. And that's been a tough piece of wood to work with, but we'll give it a ride. Frank trying to bounce out. Hit the object pin, won't carry to the 10. 2.7 left. Scott will try to put that wood in the right somehow and go East Coast to West Coast. Look with 3 spares in a row to start the match. In the channel. DeLuca 8, 34 through 3. Another chance for Scott Douglas going for a 10 this time. And he gets 1 for a 9, 45 through 3. Strong start. Frank a 114 league average overall, 197 high single, high triple 422, high 5 681. Does a great job with the Alley Chat. You can subscribe also to the channel, Alley Chat, free subscription, as well as Candlepin Network, Candlepin Corner, and so many others. Does a great job. The left-hander on the nose. Would stop short of the 6 on the right, 4-7 left. Scott Douglas, strike on the crossover. 3 marks in 4 boxes. Like Bob said, he got his doctor to clear him to bowl. He talked his doctor into letting him bowl. And what a start. 55 plus 2 through 4. Who needs a doctor? Frank back-to-back 8s. Well, the ball to go, actually. Try to get the 44 through 4. And gets 9. Make that 43 through 4. Central 2 in the lead right now. A strike and a spare for Central 2. 1 spare for Millis on the right. It's 170, 145. Central 2 up 25. 4-4 in the standings. The next match being played tomorrow, a suspended match with Hingham tomorrow. The outage last Friday night, Bob a little too earlier. Millis 4 and 12. Try and get to 500 today. Sweep. Dan Esdale goes left. There's a break. The 1-3-6 from Brockton, Massachusetts, especially Dorchester, Mass. The tornado, Tim Douglas, spread eagle. And a spare 8, Nate to start. Dan Esdale, spare 4, spare 7, 31 through 2. The 3 in a row. Got it! 3 spares in a row to start the match. 41 of the ball through 3. Douglas, right side, 6'10", leave up the free right, 2.7 left. Dan Stubblein, 18 months old at the old Lucky Strike in Dorchester. High single, 158. High 5. Nice out by Douglas. 9, 35 through 3. Dan's high triple, 409. High 5, 636. Out of Ryan's Millis. Used to bowl at the old Union Street lanes in Holbrook, Mass. Average about 117 in the league right now. Last year is 114. And again, the defending champion in Class B, Atlanta Candlepin Singles Tour, now in Class A. Dan Esdale, 3rd mark in a row on lane 22. Spare 4, spare 7, and this time just 3, 44 through 3. So a mixed bag on the fills. 8, 3, and 3. Douglas, 1-5 center Worcester, right side, triangle, 6-9-10. Good second ball by Esdale. He's open. As the 5 and 8 go, it's just a 10 pin. Douglas, good bid. Won't go to the 5-6-10. He's from Marshfield, Mass. His whole life. The current Easter Classic champion. A dramatic win, getting spares in the last 2 boxes with a big fill to win it. Watch that final on Candlepin Network on YouTube. Esdale Perfect with a 10. 54 through 4. Douglas cleans up for a 10. 45 through 4. Dan 54 through 4. Anchor bowlers now. Chris Winiar's on the left, the all-world. Dennis Green on the right. His wife Sherry bowled with myself and Bob Lee at one time, and Dan Castle, Rick Kamrowski, Deb Kamrowski in the Friday Night Mixed League, going on here to our left. And Deb Kamrowski's happy 70th birthday today. Wife of Mr. Kamrowski Special, Rick Kamrowski. Deb Kamrowski is 70 years young today. Rick will be joining her in November at 70 also. Green 1, 2, 7, 10. He had a 6 and a 10 start. Chris strike 9 and 9 on lane 21. On the crossover, 9. 9 pin for a spare. Now it's the Augusta Main Special, 1710 Sports Center. And it's going to be tomorrow, 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock, on Facebook on Candlepin Network. At 1 day, Candlepin's Kansas in-house tournament. Winiar's missed that chance. Not happy with that shot. Green, nice out, 9, 25 through 3. Not an in-house tournament tomorrow, but roll off there tomorrow, 1 day event. As Chris gets the Paul Grand Special, missed the second, make the third, 10, 38 through 3. Dennis from Worcester, Massachusetts. Jim from Millville, Mass. Force from right, the 1, 2, 4, 7. Winiar's just 3, make it 4. Dennis high single 174, high triple 435, high 5 684. Open. Winiar's almost. Bob, take the mic on for a second, please. We'll go back to the top of the order here in a second.
All right, Winiar's for the 10 is good for it. That's 48 in the 4th. So after 4 complete, 229, 203 marks are all Central Park 2's way. They're 4 and 4. They're looking to run away with it. High scorer is Scotty Douglas with his 55 and a strike through 4. He's already 15 over and growing. Steve Lash will bowl first. He's at 49. He's going to get it up into the mid-50s with any kind of a fill here on lane 22. Brings it back. Oh, no, that's over. I believe that is a foul. His hand came down. He left it. I think he... Did he? Was that...
Yeah, if you took it off, it would have been a 9 drop.
Oh, he stayed behind the line?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice. All right. So a strike on spare then.
That's what happened.
Wow. I would have kept it on for a double.
All right. Well, anyway, with all that, so he did stay behind the line. It's 59 in the 4th, 69 and 2 balls in the 5th. As O'Dowd takes 9, he's hit 52. Unusual going on here. All right, Lash now has a new rack. He's taken his booty off and he's ready to throw. In first ball in the 6th. These are the first bowlers. Lead is now up to 37. Remember, he's on a strike. And he misses this time. Took the booty off and slid instead of falling down on his hands. And O'Dowd is off on the 3 pin. Takes 4 pins off the right side. Lash still in the bonus. Fill that with 8 and 77. Through 5 complete at the half. Paul, you ready to take it?
Yep. Just talking to Bowler, you know here, Frenchie, who bowls here Friday nights here. Just talking by to say hi. Steve Latch cleans it up.
Out, buddy.
10. Nice start. 67 through 6.
I think he did 87.
87. Did I say 67? I said it wrong. 87. Reading is fundamental. Brendan down 10. 62 through 6.
Yeah, he had a spare on the strike where he wore his booty and fell down on his hands, but he stayed in fair play, so it counted as a strike. Very unusual.
Sean McDonald, 32 through 4, coming up a 4 box. 4-2 split. Brian Fournier, just 29. Through 4, Sean 32 through 4. Sean SHAUN. Ryan 478, trying to get a mark here, get going. McDonald, object pin won't carry. 2-2 split. 6 10s on the right, 2-4 left. Fournier can't find the head pin, the 1-2 and the 5. McDonald 7, 39.5. Just 11 of his last 2. Fournier jumps out 1 for an 8, 37.5. Brian bowling for over 24 years. Father was a bowler. Won a Lakeside knockout doubles title. Won Classic Candlepins in 2016. He threw a 721 the old Malden bowling alley.
That's where he worked before he came over to Brian's. Brian held down the fort there in Malden.
McDonald Forsman plus the 8. 2-4-7, 6-10 right for Fournier. McDonald, good bid, got the horses, not the 8. Fournier open, 2-4-7-10. So both open their first 6 boxes in the first of 3. McDonald 10, 49 through 6. Ryan 8, 45 through 6. Central 2 in the lead. I believe, right? 284, 238, is that correct? Yep. 46 pin lead. And they got the only mark on the board, a strike from Scott Douglas on the right. Who's perfect so far. We did have a 9 actually in the third box. He breaks up the banana split, 10 right, 4-7 left. He's rooking a strike. 55 plus 2 coming in. Frank DeLuca, 43 through 4 to spare 7 to start. A 9 and 2 8s. Tough lead, 2-8 half Worcester, goal post, 7-10. Douglas, good bid in the object, won't carry, 7-10 post. That's 8 on the strike, 63 through 4. No marks on the board now from either side. DeLuca, good bid, can't reach the 10. Heck of a try. Scott just turned 24 years young early this month. It's a 9, DeLuca a 9 to match. Frank 52 half, Scott a 72 half. 2 spare 8s, first and second. Strike 9 the 4th. Central 2 in the lead by 54. They got a match tomorrow again against Hingham. Make a match after the power outage last weekend. Last Friday night in Hingham. He has the spare chance, the 136.
Interesting story about that birthday, Paul. Scotty was in the dunk tank and made the bold claim that if I didn't knock him in the tank in 3 balls, I lose captaincy of all my teams to him.
Oh. And you did?
It only took 2. Second ball, he went right in the drink. First one was bad. Second one was right on.
Your team's up to a very good start time. You made some great, both sides making good shots. You guys are pinning really well overall.
They always pin well. These guys, that's why I picked them.
Oh, nice 10 for Frank. What a pretty shot that was.
Spare.
10, oh, spare actually. Sorry, I was talking to you, I wasn't looking.
Wow.
Oh, you can say wow for me.
Well, you're not paying attention this one time. Wow.
I was leaning to it, looking towards you. So,
I know.
so make that spare for DeLuca.
Yeah.
Thanks, Frank. Thanks for saving me here.
Very well. Steve's got the sheet clean right now. I mean, you have to pay attention to that. The 10s win you matches.
No.
10s win you
I think I
matches.
was talking to you on the side.
Yeah, so
I'm facing the wrong way.
So Scott lost the captaincy. As soon as he had it, he lost it.
So what's his next chance to get it?
Next time he's birthday, I don't know, he's in the dunk tank again. I am not getting that pin.
Single pin, the head pin for a spare for the Tornado, Tim Douglas. Here's Dan Esdale in the pocket, off the wall. Gets 8, maybe 9. 9 it is. 7 pin, the stripe pin holds up. All right, moving that wood. on lane 22. Frank Lucas 62 in the ball through 6. Scott Douglas 82 through 6 in the first of 3. Dan 54 through 4 in lane 21. Tim Douglas reverse 45 through 4. Big match next weekend, next Friday night at Extra Lane Shooters Pub Sports Bar, New Hampshire. Home team, as Douglas gets a spare, 55 half plus 1. Esdale missed it. Couldn't curve in on time. Undefeated coming tonight, Extra Lanes, formerly Woburn 1, host Hingham. Next Friday Night Pro League game of the week on Candlepin Network. Dan Esdale 9, 63 half. And Central 2 continues to have the lead. Comfortable margin right now. But no lead is ever safe in the Friday Night Pro League. Dan's familiar with bowlers. He also bowls 10 pins. There's 14 300 games, including 5 800 series. Douglas on the spare, 8. 2 right, 4 left on the spare. Make it 9, another one goes. Just the 4 pin for a spare, 64 through 5. Esdale, 1-3 in front of the triangle left, 4-7-8. 6 blocks first string. Douglas for another one. Got it with the wood. Back-to-back spares, 74 in the ball through 6. Esdale, beautiful shot, and can't quite get to the 8. What a try. Again, Esdale, 9, 72 through 6. Anchor bowlers, Chris Winiards on the right, 48 through 4. Had a strike 9 to start, 9 2 10s. Dennis Green just 34 through 4, trying to get going here. 330 to 265, a 65 pin lead for Central 2 out of the gate in the first of 3. Grant and Bpb Lee live, Brian Amusements, Millis, Mass. On Candlepin Network. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, always free, never a charge. Candlepin Network on YouTube. Winning hours 2-4, left 6 right. Dennis Green 4 spin plus the 9. Chris, the Atlantic Candlepin single score, Class A Northern Conference, #1 seed last year. Green, nice ball. And can't reach the 9. Wood sailed right by it. 20 yards, nice 10. 3 10s in a row, 58 half. Green at 10, 44 half. Chris has some interesting stats. His high single, 188 in Park Place lanes, the old Park Place lanes now in Winter, New Hampshire. High triple, 449 at the 1-7-10 Sports in Augusta, Maine. I'll be at tomorrow, 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Candlepin for Cancer one-day tournament. His high 5 is 705 at Park Place lanes. His high 10, 1307 in Lakeside lanes. Green strike! His first mark of the match. 54 plus 2 through 6. That's more like Dennis Green. 2, 4, 7, 8 behind the 2 for Winiards. So he's put 4 of his high marks between single, triple, 5, and 10 are 3 different houses. How many balls can say that?
Well, he obviously gets around. Park Place, that's the other one I was thinking of, that where the pins moved like they did here at Millis. Yeah. That and maybe Portsmouth these days at Bolorama in the last few years.
Chris bowls at Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire. Tim Lickey's Hall of Fame house. Bowling since he was 5 years old. His family bowled every other Friday night growing up. He joined a youth league. He was around 11 or 12. He bowls 3 times a week. Very popular bowler, funny guy, well respected, and a great bowler. Very, very steady over the years. And bowling anchor. And Rich Lamont does a great job with his team, getting the chemistry going. They're really well connected. That's the way it should be.
He also is captain of the Hatchetmen team. Yep. That plays the mixed worlds as well as worlds. Most.
Remember his old friend of his?
That's his brother. Yeah.
Yep. Brother, that's right. Great kind gesture. Rich Lamoni, great guy. It's not Lamone, it's Lamoni. The lemon drop named after him, of course. Which he thinks is not fair, because he said Charlie Collins got him more than he did. Okay. But we asked ballers to donate $1 to Candlepin Cancer on the 4-pin, second pin to the left, second pin to the right, the 6-pin on a $1 donation, optional donation, 5 on a spare spike to Candlepin Cancer, a bowler's 501c3 charity. It's all about Candlepin bowlers helping Candlepin bowlers going through cancer treatments. Donations are encouraged by Venmo, or when you see me anywhere I stream live stream, or Venmo, Candlepin's FOR, cancer.com, or Candlepin's number 4, cancer.com. Follow the links to Venmo. 501c3 charity. So good match, good start for Central too. Trying to get to 6 and 4 after one string here.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually a fairly low-scoring game. They're almost through with 3 full strings, and Millis is sitting at 295, averaging just under. And with the fills, they'll be averaging around 103, 104. Central, for their part, at 350 as a team, will be averaging about about 117 plus a ball. We call it 118. The way you keep track of it, the 5 bowlers bowling 2 boxes each time they go through. It's like a string. Steve Reno Sr. is going to go back and see if he can help out. Something's wrong with lane 22. Well, if you just joined us, I'm Bob Lee from Candlepin Bowling Network. We have a lane delay on lane 22. Dennis Green just threw a strike, his first mark. He's sitting down with 54 and a ball. Has not had a chance to sit down because Chris Winiards can't throw his second ball until the balls come back, I guess. Or I would assume that's what they're waiting for because there's still 4 pins standing there.
And there's Hall of Famer Steve Reno Sr. Mr. Great guy. Talk about a class act.
Yep, and Steve is coming back with Brian Fortier, and I assume we are ready to go. Fortier is wearing 2 hats tonight. One is the captain of Millis' team, and the other is the doing lane repairs. All right, Chris Winiards, his second ball for the spare. Got the wing left, wide right. That was a hammer ball down the middle. Third ball in the 6th. Winiards right on it, gets the 10. 68. And as the bowlers change sides, no need to bring your balls over as you do at some other houses, but Brendan O'Dowd now will settle in on lane 22. It's a 65-pin lead. Everyone can see that at home in big, bold letters.
2 spares to none.
Yep.
2 spares to 1 spare. Millis.
Yeah, we're missing part of our screen, actually. And the screen came up. All right, O'Dowd, it's a thin one. Leaves a hay bale, and Steve Lash is even thinner over on the 6-pin. 5 chopped out there. Third ball coming up next for O'Dowd. This is for a spare now. Lash at 87 threw that strike on spare in the 5th box. Wearing his booty. For the 10, nope, that's 9. Brendan O'Dowd's at 71, even with just ahead of his box. We're showing 4 up there, 91. Tough box for Lash. Comes back to earth after falling down. Lash is up with a strike. O'Dowd hits the 3-pin again. Here's Lash. Back on his head pin. Rewarded with a split. There's still quite a few splits here. Upwards of 35 to 40% of head pins turn into splits on Wednesday nights when I track them. O'Dowd is on the 2 and still has the 1-8 remaining. Lash for the spare. Misses left. O'Dowd Finds his target. Difficult to get that back pin to go on the 1-8 or the 1-9. And he's at 80 after 8. A 9 for Lash. And he's at 100. 20 over his box. Sean McDonald next up. Sean, who was leading in the X competition, a Northeast Regional deep fishing competition that he was in. It's an online competition. Ended up taking 5th place, but now leads in the 2nd round. That region includes New York City all the way up to Maine.
Not to be confused with the Mad Fisherman either.
Says he grabbed two fish today. I didn't get their names or profiles. 48 for the spare. Hey! First of the game. 20 now at 55 in a ball after 7.
First vehicle Brian in the match.
McDonald for 10. Gets it. 59. Now 40, was that called into double duty, fixing lane 22 just a minute ago. With his first fill, hits the right side of the 3-pin and grabs 4. Five and dime. Fournier pulls that one. Still facing 6 with his 3rd ball. McDonald, good bid, found the 5. Sent it just left of its recipient. And Fournier does well to get a 9. He's at 68. And McDonald has 10. He's at 69. Fourth time through of 5 in the first of 3 strings here. Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week. Frank DeLuca now pulls it into the head pin and a strike. The 10 was the last to fall on that view. That was a strike on spare. He's at 82 and 2 balls.
What's coming out of play for Scott Douglas?
Douglas, who had been open in the 6th. For the spare. He's got it. Caught the right side of it. Doesn't matter how hard you hit it. He's at 92 in a ball. Started off with a pair of spares, then a strike in the 4th. Trying to keep up with his brother. Always a good competition in the Douglas family. 2 Marshfield siblings. DeLuca for a double. About 6 or 7. Yeah, we'll call it 8. He's still going. 5 on the fill for Scotty. He's up to 97 through 7 complete. DeLuca for his 3rd mark in a row. On it. Got it. $92 through 7. And 102 and a ball through 8. Douglas on his 3rd ball gets a 10. Nice job there. 107 in the 8th for the younger brother. He injured himself playing softball earlier this season. Most of the playoffs are through now, and he's ready for bowling season. Here's Danny Esdale. Started off with 3 spares in a row. Light fills, 4, 7, and 3. Since then, it's had a split and 3 open boxes. Kind of like that one. That's a washout. 1, 2, 4 on the left. Douglas finds a split. He's got the triangle left and one on the right. That's a 6 fill. He's at 80 through 6. Esdale open. Timmy's got to splash this one hard. Let's see. Oh, he did manage to get that extra pin bounce off the left wall, but he'll be open. That's a 9 for Esdale, 81 in the 7th. He's 11 over. And a 9. Douglas, he's at 89. Those two had a match earlier this week in the ACST. Timmy gave away a couple games at the beginning, but I think he ended up taking the total over Esdale. That was at Webster Timberlanes. I didn't have a chance to watch it. Timmy, full again. Blast the left side, though. No split this time. This ball was going 43 miles an hour earlier. Esdale, who throws 33, misses the head pin. Still up. And Douglas misses on the 9-drop opportunity, throwing 43 again. Taking a mile or two off of his ball. That was a 9 for Esdale. He's at 90. And 9 for Timmy Douglas. He's at 98. Anchor bowler's time now. Dennis Green working on a strike, his first mark of the game.
Good fills here that gets in the 20s possibly here, probably. They have 2 spares, 1 spare to strike, no marks.
That's right.
Central 2, so
likely to
chance to get to the low 30s.
Likely to pick up about 14 pins out of those and be at 30. But with good fills, right, he'll be in the 20s. And they've still got a whole string to go here. 10 boxes plus these two. Here's a crossover. Green, who throws that hard right to left spin, doesn't do well on the left side. Winnie Arns is on the 3-pin. He's got a buck-2 sleeve. That's the 1-2, 7-10. Green fair and in the fill. He'll take 8 on the fill, 62. But he'll be open. The Wizard missed everything and got them all. How does that happen? What a weird shot. Everybody.
He looks ashamed of himself. Take it while you can, folks, because how many times you get robbed?
There was a pin behind the 2-pin that he hit on its way past. He missed the 2, caught the pin behind it, and then the ball jumped left and hit the 7. The 2-pin fell forward into the 1, and then everything slid over and took out the 10-pin.
Early Christmas gift for the Wizard. All world wood cards.
And with all that, oh, how about that? Instead, he hits a precise shot and gets 4. While we were talking about that, he'd gotten himself up to 78. That would be an 82 through 7 complete now. Well, Dennis Green got himself up to 71 in the 7th. As this for a 10, he'll take 9. He's at 8. All right, after that magic Wingardium Levioso job, the Wizard takes 7, and he's at 89. The team switch sides. They don't have to move their bowling balls here at Millis. The balls come through in the middle. Steve Lash, 20 over at 100 after 8. We're going to add to that. Lead is 43. Still moving. He's got the 1, 7, and Wood covering the 7. So good chance there. O'Dowd is left. Leaves the 4 and 2 lead. 2 on the left, 4 on the right. Lash just needs to touch it. Anyway, it'll probably go. Nope. Anyway but that, we should say. Needed the ball or the pin to move left, and it didn't. O'Dowd finds the bunny hole. He's at 80 after 8. Lash gets himself up to 110 in the ninth. And a 9 for O'Dowd. He's at 89. He'll need a mark to get 100. Last year's Friday Night Pro League average score was 114. I think that was the median and the average as well. It was very close. 113 and change, I believe. That's what they're using in the fantasy Candlepin. I think they're using scores of 113 for every bowler if you have a bye. And you're not going head-to-head against someone else. We had our draft a few weeks ago. There are 3 leagues that got to draft every player in the Friday Night Pro League. More on that later. Steve Lash now. His first ball in the 10th on lane 22. Holds the ball out. Takes a 3-step approach left of the head pin. 1, 3, 7, 8. With wood to help behind the 1 and 3. O'Dowd on the left side of the pocket. Moves a piece out in front that may not be helping. I think it's well out in front. Maybe a deflector. Lash is all over it. 120 in the ball. Beautiful spear. That was the 1, 3, 7, 8. And yeah, the wood wasn't quite right there. O'Dowd hit it, but he will be under 100. This for a 99. 98. O'Dowd. First to complete. Lash at 120 in this ball. His team holding on to a safe 45-pin lead with 8 to go. That one came out a little bit right, and what do you know? We got the horseman to unzip in the back for a nice 9 fill off of the 3-pin. That's a 129. Thank you, Millis. All right, Sean McDonald and Brian Fournier both under their box. Needing a couple marks here, maybe at least one. Get up to 100. He's got the 1, 2, 4, and the 5, 8, 9 in the back. It's the way you want to hit it. The 9 disagrees. 48 now for his spare. Off the head pin. Okay, McDonald wants to miss a little left. No, he didn't miss enough left, or would have bounced into that for the 10. Instead, that's a 9. And 48 takes 9. 78. The 9th for McDonald, and 77. Fournier in purple.
Sean looking for his first mark on the first.
Okay, good 9 drop there. He's been open. Scores of 9, 10, 9, 4, 7, 10, 10, 10, and 9. For the spare, it's good. And he's off the schneid. 88 the ball. Fournier, who had a spare earlier. It's on settle for an 85 game with 8 in the 10th. McDonald can't get to 100, but can get up to 98 with a 10 box here. This is way right, takes out 3 and gets himself to 91. So on those wild pitches when you miss by more than a pin. So if you're aiming for the head pin and you miss the 2 or the 3. Some people call those ocean balls also. Those are the ones you have to control when you're emerging from the 1-0s, trying to get yourself into the pro ranks. Scotty Douglas recap his string. Started with a pair of spares. 9 in the third, a strike in the fourth. Then after a split 9, a 72 half. Oh, never mind. Strike on spare. Frank DeLuca. Second time he's had a 20 box. How about that spare from Scotty Douglas? He's got himself up to 117 in the ball in the ninth. That spare mark in. 6 on the fill. And 123 for Douglas. And looking for a double, gets the left side to fall. And 9 on his first ball, Frank DeLuca. Going for the top game here. Hey! Scotty Douglas has another idea, though. He's at 133 now. You'll see an 11th rack in just a minute. And how about a spare on strike, 132. These two are battling it out. 1 ball remains, 133 to 132. Douglas has to out-hit him here. Oh, misses his object but gets 7. That's a 140 game. DeLuca trying to match him. He's getting a little bit of late Millis action. He'll take 7 and a 139. 148? 148, never mind. 148. Well, he's at 130, 142. And the 7 fill puts him to 149. We'd missed it. Did not fill all of his. So DeLuca's the top scorer there. Started off with a spare. Was open with 3 splits in a row. He had 5 splits in a row and a 52 half, and then his back half was a 97. He had a spare, strike, spare, strike, spare, and a 7 fill. How about that? 97 half. 97 half. Tim Douglas drops 9, and Esdale finds the spread eagle hole. Clips the wing all the way down at the elbow, but it still looks like a spread eagle. Douglas picks it up. Spare in the 9th. He's at 108. Esdale almost that perfect ball. Somehow you got to try to get that 3-pin to jump over and hit the 2-pin. Instead, he used his ball on his third ball to do it, and takes 10. Gets himself up to 100. Douglas on his spare. 5.
Oh, yeah.
9 drop for Esdale. Oh, great bit, and he got it off the back wall. He found a way to hit the 2-pin, and a spare for Esdale. 110 for him. That was a spread eagle variant there for Douglas. Douglas has himself up to a 123 in the 10th. Grabs 4 out of the left side, and that's going to be a 127 game. And a Caleri 5 for Esdale, 115. So Douglas gets the better of him in that pairing, but still a 49-pin lead down to the anchor bowlers. It's official. I mean, well, no. If Whittier's were to throw a couple of 2 boxes, and no, it would still be. Green would still need 4 strikes if he got under 10. 6. And Green right on it, makes his first strike. That was his second of the game, but he needs all 4 for them to have a chance. And even then, I think it's over. If Winiards can make this, which he does, and that will win the game for Central Park 2. Winiards goes to 99 and the ball in the 9th.
Second spread eagle for Winiards on marks.
Wow. Point ball. Oh, 2 on the fill. First fill ball there, so that was a 103. Didn't get Winiards' triangle in there, but good job on the left wing. 8 on the strike fill for Green. And that'll be a 112 game for Winiards. And a 107 game. Dennis Green will check out those officially. 99-85, 149 for Frank DeLuca, 115 for Esdale, and a 107 for Dennis Green. 129, 91, 140, 127 for Tim Douglas. The 140 was from Scott. And Chris Winiards with 112. That is official, a 599 out of Central Park 2. So Paul, I'm going to give you the mic, and I'm going to fix up the scores and get ready for Swing 2.
Thank you, Bob. Along with Bob Lee, Paul Grant live on Candlepin Bowling Network, the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Candlepin Bowling Network. Semi-pro pro action, always free, never a charge on YouTube. Please subscribe on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Second string of 3, Brendan O'Dowd, clipped wing eagle. That's a spread eagle minus a corner pin. Steve Latch, a triangle, 2, 4, 5. Brendan trying to go 2 into 3, gets 1. 3 right, 2, 4, 7 left. Second string underway. Ryan and Phil Amusements, Millis pass. Latch spare. So they won the first by 45. 599 to 554 Central 2, and they have a mark on the board.
I think we're going to have a lineup change. Seeing Rich Lamoni is talking to his team. We're watching to see if there's going to be a lineup change right now. Not clear. All right, Paul, we'll call it when it's official. Brendan O'Dowd finished with an 8 in the first. All right, here. Chris Winiards then work. Can't make out what he's doing. He's trying to change players.
Just fixing the scoreboard.
Yeah. Oh, I see. The teams are on opposite sides. So it's not that they're changing the lineup, it's that the lineups are on the wrong side for the second game. And Steve Lash has moved over to wing 21 instead of 22.
Just a reminder, next Friday night, a good match. Exeter Lanes, undefeated 16-0, coming into tonight, hosting Craig Holbert, Bob Whitcomb, John Winchell, and others. Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week next Friday night, September 29th, on Candlepin Bowling Network. Exeter Lane Shooters Club, Exeter, New Hampshire. Brendan 3-2 split again. Steve Latch, lane 21 at Ryan Phil Amusements, Millis Mass on the spare. 9, 14 left up, 19 through 1. We're up 11 in the string. 56 in the match. Up 2 points to none. O'Dowd, good bid, at least at 2 and 4. How about Frank DeLuca, 149 first string.
I've seen him do it a couple times. It looked really nice. The backside was a 97, Paul. He had a 90. We had a 52 first half.
DeLuca's got the deals. Latch missed a chance for a back-to-back. O'Dowd, object pin 1, 9, 17 through 2. Latch 9, 28 through 2. Early 11-pin lead for Central 2 on the left. Brian Fournier on the right, Sean McDonald on the left.
You can see on the extended, you can see the string one scores 599 in Central Park, one away from the elusive 600. There's a 571 for the Millis squad. They averaged.
Brian clips up at 10. McDonald, only 3, 5-2 split. Brian, beautiful ball, a little full, 247. 85 first string. Sean, a 91 first string. Good bid, 7-8.
Oh, and we just lost our camera.
Fournier a 7 to start his second string. McDonald hits a 9. We're at the mercy of Wi-Fi, so appreciate your patience as we go try to live stream, bring it to you right away. Catch the rebroadcast later tonight on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Well, Restream did its job. We're fine.
Trying to out there in that wood. Sherry Green, hello Sherry Green. 2 great people, you and your husband, awesome, awesome human beings. Yeah, Renard, thanks for watching Tennessee again. Want you to raise that score sheet a little bit higher.
That was earlier when Dennis Green was on.
Okay, so we'll get that fixed for you. Thanks for the feedback.
That was a long time ago.
Okay.
That was
All right.
That was the beginning of the game.
Paul, thanks for watching. Ian McGregor, thank you. And Nighthawk Farms, thanks for watching. McDonald, try to get the 9 to go. Wiggles and wobbles, holds up. Fournier gets them all for a 10. 17 through 2 in the second of 3. McDonald got robbed by the wood. 2 9s, 18 through 2. Early in the second string. Central 2 on the left, up 46-34. No marks on the board. And the third bowl is up now, head-to-head in that last string. 140 for Scott Douglas. Frank DeLuca, 149 to lead all scorers. Frank Bolin, since he could walk. Former bowl of the Atlantic Candlepin Singles, took credit for the starting the streaming era. Helped by Mike Chichi. Frank Diamond plus the 10. Scott Douglas 5-8. 10 right, 5 in the middle. Frank Wolf a sunny side the last few years. Nice bid, almost. What a try.
Beautiful shot. He's throwing.
Douglas turns around, almost. Couldn't get to the 8 as the wood twirls and twirls.
Yeah, you should.
Frank's high single and high triple in the Friday Night Pro League, 197 and 422. 10 through 1. Scott Douglas 10 to start his second. Frank enjoys woodworking, playing the guitar, and always takes his son Bruno sometimes with him. He likes to go across the country to see Metallica. Married with 2 kids. Big baseball, hockey, and football fan. And he loves lobster. Horseman plus the 9. Scott Douglas, 127. Second box, second string from Ryan Film Amusements, Millis, Mass. Luca, good bid. 479. Douglas inside. He's up the head pin. So 6 open boxes for the 3 bowls combined so far.
See last service.
Luca 8. 18 through 2. Scott Douglas 10. 2 10s to start the second. Central 2 in the early lead, up 2 points to none. Won the first, 599, 554. Match lead right now is 59
write home about it.
Right, Steve Lash had the only mark, and he filled it with
It was
9.
44 in the first string, not 54, right? 44. 44 in the first string, not 54. Right now it's 59 in the match. Central 2 up by 14. Here's Dan Esdale on the nose. 6 right, 7 wobbles, but holds up on the left.
There you go, 45.
Tornado, Tim Douglas slams 7. They'll have wood to work with to the left of the 6th. 10 right, 7 left. I kick it over, good bid, nothing doing. Not happy with that shot. Douglas missed right, 6 right, 7 left. Same thing as Esdale. He gets a 9. The start is second to 3. Douglas a 9. Dan's favorite bowling moment was winning the adult junior tournament with his son Cody. CODY for his motorcycles and cooking. 40 years young. A great guy. Head pin it, 247, spare chance. Tim, 121 league bowler. This right. Horseman plus the 8 and 9 and back. At 25.04 in that Easter Classic this year. Winning his first one. Esdale, spare. 19 the ball through 2. Tim was at Webster Timber Lanes now in Abington, Mass. Originally Alley Cat Lanes in Kingston, Mass. Open with the head pin. Uses 2.7 pound Paramount bowling balls. Bowling since 2000. And he'll settle for a 10, 19 through 2. Ankle ball is coming up now. Central 2 in the lead right now. 1 spare to none though for Millis on the right. 14 pin lead for Central 2 right now. 85-71. They're at 59 in the match. Chris Winiards on the left. Dennis Green on the right. Dennis 107 first. Chris a 112 first string. Chris threw a 142 in the Atlanta Candlepin singles tour a couple of seasons ago. Had 3 double strike, almost 2 doubles. And Matt Sissy threw a 184 the same string, which knocked him out of the playoffs. Last season, the #1 seed. Green, diamond plus the 10. Winiards crossing over 8, 5 right, 8 left. In the screen, just missed right, not by much. 3 right, 5 left. Winiards for a spare. Got it with the wood. 10 the ball to start a second. Green, 10. Outrun the Beer, very popular tournament here at Ryan's and Millis, Mass. Great job by Danny and Kate Finn. They also teach bowling here on Saturday mornings between 9:30 and 11, 10 to 30, 11 o'clock range, 9:30 start. So you learn how to bowl. Kids League every Saturday morning for the regular season, 9:30. Also Steve Reno Sr., Hall of Fame class of 2023, also an ICBA instructor. Winiards on the bonus. 2 wobbles, the strike pin holds up, 127, 17 through 1. Dennis 124, spare lead. On lane 22, they missed it right. He won the 2019 Outrun the Bear tournament. 1986, 1987, won the ACT tournament. Very good bowler. A great guy. Winiards, good try, couldn't get to the 7. Oreo Cookie got the cream in the middle, left the wafers on the outside for an 8, 18 through 2. Winiards for a 10, right on it. 27 through 2, back to the top of the order. Friday Night Pro League, game of the week on Candlepin Mowing Network. Follow us on Facebook, hit the like or follow button on Facebook, and again, free subscription on YouTube. Candlepin Mowing Network, closing in on 800 videos pretty soon. The executive producer is Bob Lee. Steve Latch from Salem, Mass. on lane 22. Spare 9 and 9 to stop Brendan O'Dowd on the left. The Millis, 8 and 9, 17 through 2. Steve gets 4. Steve with a Metro Bowl, PBD Mass. Also uses 2.7-pound Paramount bowling balls. Look out, the 478. Steve won a Pro Series random draw title with Nick Freshy Zeppoletto and Jonathan Boudreau. Two great bowlers. U.S. National Invitational Champion 2021. 2017 state champion also. And his favorite bowling moment was throwing his first four-bagger. And so down, picks up a spare. Nice shot. 27 the ball through 3 in the second of 3. Latch gets the 10. 28 through 3. 38 through 3. 38 through 3 for Latch. LACH for Central Park Lanes 2 out of East Boston, Mass. 23 pin lead for Central 2. The marks are 2-0 though for Millis. With big fills, they can cut it to single digits. Steve again averaging 115, high single 189, high triple 460, high 5 695. That's a high 10 of 1220. Breaks up the right side, 247, spare lead. Brendo Dowd on the bonus. Miss left, steal 7, 8. 1 in the 6. 35 through 3. Lash for spare, has it. Second spare of the string. 48 the ball through 4. O'Dowd. Oh, he got it! 6 pin, a little stubborn, went down. Back-to-back spares, 45 of the ball through 4 from Ryan Zamillis. Brian Fournier, 17 through 2 on the left. Sean McDonald, 18 through 2 on the right. 15-pin lead for Central 2. 2 spares to none. Millis, they can tie it up. Actually, it's 2 spares to 1 now. So they cut to single digits. McDonald, the 4 horsemen. Left, 1, 2, 4, 7. 1, 2, 5, 8, 9 back right. Brian Fournier. McDonald for a spare. Looks good, he's got it! Perfectly placed. 28 the ball through 3. Fournier, good try. He's up the 8 and 9. Ryan, nice 10. 27 through 3. Enjoys video games and card collecting. 39 years old. Again, from Burlington, Mass. 186 high single. High triple 459, a high 5 of 721. It's 25th year of bowling. Candlepin bowling. McDonald steals 8, 1 to 2 on the spare. 36 through 3. Fournier breaks with the check mark. 7-10 pulls. The 7 goes. 10 pin for a spare. Got a break. McDonald for a spare. Oh, chief pull on the object 10. Sean also a 10-pin bowler in the past. Had a 212 average once upon a time. Has 12 300 games in his career at 10-pin bowling. Fournier gets a spare. First mark of the second, 37 the ball through 4. McDonald 10, 46 through 4. The spares are racking up. The Millis. They got 3 marks on the board to 1 for Central 2. And they're down 13 the match. With the average spare fill 6.5. It's a virtual tie in the string. Was that right?
I gotta get
okay, well,
make that chunk.
All right, that's 23, so make that single-digit potential tie up. Scott Douglas, after 140 for a string, 20 through 2, gets 9. Frank at a 149. Frank DeLuca on 21. A 149 first. 18 is first 2, gets 4. Frank's father was a bowler. Douglas there. 30 the ball through 3. Frank is IT, network administrator. Parallel pins plus the 4 to the left. Looking for a big out. DeLuca takes an 8.5. They get 9 on the slow motion 8-pin drop. A 9, 27 through 3.
So, Paul, earlier this week they figured out how to disable the automatic reset because so often, because things are moving so quickly, Things are falling very late. That's a 9 drop for Scotty Douglas, 39 through 3 complete.
Big spare 9.
So from now on, the bowlers have the option, and for big matches and during Wednesday Pro League, to reset instead of having the automatic drop.
Awesome. Thank you, Bob Lee. 7-10 post for Frank DeLuca. No wood, no luck. Douglas back to back. A perfect string. All 10 spares and strikes, and Candlepin a perfect string. He's got 2 10s, spare 9 in the spare. 49 of the ball through 4. DeLuca, good bid. He's up to 7. Scott Douglas, the doctor. The doctor knows best. Told his doctor, I want to bowl this week. Supposed to wait a little bit longer, but he...
Well, it's going to be impossible for himself to pull himself if he does get hurt. That's the danger.
DeLuca 9, 36 through 4. And every time Central Millis comes close, Central 2 has an answer. Leads back up to 34 on the string. 3 spares to 2 for Millis. Tim Douglas from Marshfield, Mass. On the right. Older brother of Scott Douglas. Dan Esdale. Mr. Hartford Whalers. In the purple instead of the green on the left. Fireballer, spread eagle. 3-6-10 on the right. 2-4-7 on the left. Very rare to pick that up. Esdale on the nose, got a 3-2 split. Spread eagle minus the 3-pin on the right. 2-4-7 left, 6-10 right. Douglas at the 6-10, somehow the 7. 3 right, 2-4 left. Esdale missed everything. Douglas chalks out 1 for an 8. 27 through 3. Second string of 3. Esdale, tough 5. After a spare 5, 24 through 2, a 5. 29 through 3 in the second of 3. Tim drew a high single of 194 in the 2022 World Tournament at Academy Lanes Pub 125. Watch a throw by Johnny Most. Gargled voice that day on Candlepin Network on YouTube. Back in the pocket, 9, a wiggle on the 4. High triple 457, high 5, 716, high 10, 1302. Esdale 247, 8 behind the wiggling 2. Douglas first spare, right on it. 37 the ball through 4. Aaron Millis, Mass. Esdale, oh, good try. These are the 7-8. Thought he had it. Esdale 9, 38 through 4.
Paul, did you see what Tim Douglas just did there? He made the first. He didn't even have a chance at the second one. I think you have to take note of that a few times. If you only notice when they make it the second time, then it's going to seem like it happens more often than it really does. I think you'll find that about 70% of the time the pros are making it the first time, though.
Absolutely. Chris Winiar's spare 7-10, 27 through 2. Then a screen, it's a 10 and an 8 on lane 21 to start. 177, 154. Central 2 on the right, up by 23 in the string. 33 in the string, it says here. So scoreboard's off somehow. Up by 10 pins there. When he has 10 pin for a spare, what the hell? He has it. 37 the ball through 3. Green, 9-10, spare. Would definitely help. 28 the ball through 3. Central 2 in the lead, up 2 points to none. Winiar's off to the left. Sizzle 7. 137 on the spare. 44 through 3. Green the 189. Not easy, but the wood could help. That's on a spare. 35 through 3. Hit a 107 first. When he has 112 first, good try. Right over the 7 would knock him down for landing. Green for another one. Got it! 45 in the ball through 4, back to back. Winning yards 10, 54 through 4. All Grant and Bpb Lee live. Ryan Field and Amusements, Millis, Mass. On Candlepin Bowling Network. Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week, Week 3 of 35. Playoffs at Central Park Lanes again this year in May or June.
So the scores are confirmed. The scoreboard above you, Paul, doesn't show any of the 10s from the spares.
Right.
Our scoreboard on the camera does. So
Okay.
there are 3 spares on each side, and it's 201 to 234. 234 for Central Park 2, 33-pin lead.
All right, thanks, Bpb Lee. Fifth box, second swing. Brendan O'Dowd on a spare, 45 in the ball, back-to-back spares, 6, 7, 2 falls down, 7, 8, 10. Wood to work with 3 pieces, 52 through 4. Here's Steve Latch. He's on a spare, 48 in the ball. He has a diamond, -1, reverse triangle. 4, 8, 5, left to right, 55 through 4. O'Dowd, good bid, almost. He's up the 8. Latch for another one. Good try. Missed the 4. O'Dowd, 9. 61.5. Started bowling in the summer of 2018. So, Bob, you started bowling about 3-4 years ago. Brendan's only been bowling this in his 6th year now.
How are you?
How are you?
How'd it go?
I took 12, but honestly though, it was a struggle.
O'Dowd
Me
with 5. Latch on the nose. 7-10 goal post.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 4, 8, 9. Looks good. Oh, so close. Couldn't quite get to the 9. And Steve Latch going to try to send a messenger one side or the other. I think he goes 7-pin left with that wood to the right. Try to slide it over. He'll go right on the cap. Let's see how he plays it. He's going left. And good try. Too accurate. Try to edge that wood. But a good try anyway. Brendan 10. 71 through 6. In the second string of 3. Latch 9, 10. Got a break off the wall. 74 through 6. We get next Friday night a big one. Hingham at Exeter. Must-see match on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube and Facebook. 7:30 scheduled start time, give or take. Still early. Getting close to the halfway point of the match soon. They're early enough in the second swing. Central 2, 33. Won the first 5.99 to 5.54 by 45. Of 78 in the match right now. 33 in the string. 2 spares for each side. Ryan Fournier with a 4-2 split. That's on a spare, 41 through 4. Sean McDonald, 46 through 4 open, still has a couple. 1 to 2 go. 5 strike pin middle, 8 left, 9 right. Wood to help. Ryan's in the hole. McDonald for a spare. Yes. 56 in the ball through 5. Second mark in the last 3. Fournier, nice out, 9. 50 half. Sean 56 plus 2. Plus 1 rather with a spare. Score but a strike. It's actually a spare. They fixed that. Fournier missed left. 1, 3, 6, 7. McDonald just missed left. 1, 3, 7, 8. Sean took 13 years off of Candlepin bowling at one time to pursue MMA, mixed martial arts. So make sure you stay on his good side, folks. You might go Chuck Norris on you. The eyes of a Ranger. Good bid. Wood sails right in front of the 7. Heck of a try. Ryan 3, 6, 7 left. 8. 58 through 6. McDonald gets the 10, 72 through 6.
Been one of my Boston accents the whole time.
Central Park Lanes 2 from East Boston, Mass. Up 38 in the string, 83 in the match. If they sweep, they'll go to 12 and 4. They're going to make a match for last week's snow, lightning storm, I should say. Not snow yet. So they'll be playing Hingham tomorrow in Hingham Country Club. I'll make a match tomorrow. In progress that late first string. Frank DeLuca having a good night so far, but opened his first 4, 36 through 4 after a whopping 149 opening string. And a spread eagle. On the nose, Douglas 8, 4 on the 7. On the spare, 57 through 4 at a 140 first. DeLuca flipped wing eagle now. Douglas for a spare. This, oh, he got it! Got it curved away, couldn't see him. Got the spare. Another one on the board. 67 half plus 1. DeLuca, nice out. 8, 44 half. What a funny game. Scott's a big fan of Hall of Famer Craig Holbrook and incoming Hall of Fame class 2023 Bob Whitcomb. Scott enjoys street hockey, video games, hanging out with his friends. Enjoys flag football, bowling, and hockey. DeLuca 128, right side, 6'10". Douglas just 3 that time on the fill. Nothing wrong with a 70 half. Halfway to that first string of 140. DeLuca on the 3-2 split. Head pin won't carry. 8 left, 6'10 right. Douglas, object pin, almost. Leaves up the 8. Heck of a try. Frank joins it for a 7. Just 51 through 6 after 149 first. Douglas 10, 80 through 6. Second string of 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Tim the Tornado Douglas, older brother of Scott Douglas, 37 the ball on lane 21, lane 22. Dan Esdale, 38 through 4, had a spare 5 in the second. Esdale just missed right, 1, 2, 4, 7. Horseman. Douglas slams 8. Wobbling the 10 right, 9 to the left. Wood to help. Perfect position. On the spare, 45 through 4. Esdale missed it. Douglas, tailor-made spare lead. Catches in. Back to back. 55 half plus 1. Esdale, Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. 10. 48 half.
You missed it? Did you say it?
Esdale trying to get a mark for Millis. Crossing over. 7, 8, 10. Tough piece of wood. It has chip left that wood, I would think, or red line. Douglas and the ball strike! The Tornado touches down. He's got 3 marks in a row. 65 half, 75 plus 2 through 6. Esdale's open with a 7-10. Esdale 9, almost a 10. Nice try. 57 through 6. Hey, we got Mr. Kamrowski special. Rick Kamrowski, now your wife Debbie, 70 years young today.
Yeah.
You'll be joining in a couple of months from now also.
Yeah, but hopefully I make it to 70.
You will.
I don't
How's
know.
the Kamrowski specials going this year for you? Not
bad.
quite like you're a prime, right?
No, those days are over. I make one out of
That's
100.
4 horsemen. How'd you get that nickname, by the way?
Some loudmouth. I think his name was Paul.
Never heard of him.
He's the wild guy. All I hear is.
Never heard of him.
I think that was his last name.
Hey, you want to try some play-by-play, Rick?
No, I'm just watching, having a couple beers. Waiting for Sunday.
Good try by Green. Try how you playing the shot, Rick, on lane 21 for the all-world winning yards
That would hit the red line.
on the left side.
On the left, yeah. Drive it off the wall. The ball might carry over.
Well, the Atlantic Candlepin Single Store Class B the last 2 seasons.
He hit it a little too high.
You got to mic him up.
Yeah. He's.
Then it's nice.
I remember when Chris was a baby. I couldn't believe how
still
good
has
he
the baby,
was.
Still has the baby face.
He was so good.
Still
And
is.
I said, how the hell are you that young?
Mike Morgan called him all-world at age 19. Both 10s.
Him and Johnny Bedreau.
John Joe, another good bowler. 60 half for Dennis Green. 64 half for Chris Winnie yards. Green, 2-1 split. 3-6 right, 4 left. Second string of 3. Friday Night Pro League game of the week. Winnie yards. Beautiful ball. 2 poles. Spread eagle. Do you go from the left side or the right side? You're a left-hander. For right-hander, do you go?
I always go right side. For some reason, the ball cuts better.
For a left-hander?
Yeah.
For a right-hander, same thing?
Well, I don't know about that, but for me, personally, I always go the right side. I think it's because of the hook. My hook, see? He's a righty, he went to the right side.
Left side.
But listen, my ball hooks to the right, and I for some reason, I can clip that front pin and it takes it.
Dennis Green, 9, 69 through 6. 20 yards, 9, 73 through 6. Back to the top. You're talking to Rick Kamrowski, longtime bowler, Ryan Film Amusements, Millis, Mass. Back in our days, bowling together in the league, and even in fairway.
Oh, am I still bowling?
You got a bowl now?
Oh, I got to go bowl. I got to bowl.
How many Kamrowskis?
I thought it was done already.
How many Kamrowski specials tonight for you?
I haven't had one.
All right.
I haven't seen one yet, though.
All right, Rick Kamrowski. His wife Debbie, 70 years old, hot ticket. Steve Latch, 257. Renzo Dowd in the pocket, 8, 2 and a 7. Mini split, what to work with. Steve 74 through 6, Brendan 71 through 6, open coming in. Just past the halfway point of the match here in Millis. Latch, missed right. O'Dowd. The Wood got it. 81 of the ball through 7. Latch, 8. 82 through 7. Millis trying to make a late run to get the points at 2 apiece. Lost by 44. They're down right now. 58 in the string.
Central Park,
45 in the first loss.
their scores range from 72 to 80. They're all together, all of them through the 6, between 12 and 20 over. And they're just rolling on this one.
Steve Latch, 1, 7, 9, 10. Brendan O'Dowd, the only mark for Millis right now on lane 21. Trying to fill it up. He gets 8. 3 left, 6 right. 89 through 7. Latch, trying to pick it up. Got the head pin barely. 7, 9, 10. O'Dowd just missed, not by much. Fine line. Gave a specs or less. Latch with the wood gets 2.9. Nice out. 91 through 8. Brendan 9. 98 through 8. Central True up 2 points done. Lead here in the second. 4 and 4 coming in today. Make a match tomorrow. Millis 4 and 12 coming in. Sean McDonald on the right, 72 through 6. Ryan Forney on the left, 58 through 6 for Millis. McDonald hits the head pin as the 6 right, 2.7 left. Fournier, beautiful ball, strike! That's more like Brian Fournier. Second mark of the string, a spare 4, now a strike. 68 plus 2 through 7. McDonald missed left, 2 left, 6 right. Trying a 123 bowler during his heyday, 111 league bowler right now. McDonald 8, 80 through 7. One mark for each side. A strike for Brian Fournier, a strike for Tim Douglas. The fourth bowler for Central 2. Second bowlers now. Central 2 a comfortable 56-pin lead in the string. McDonald 1, 2, 4, spare opportunity. Brian the left-hander over double off the wall, parallel time. 4-7 left, 5-8 middle, 10 right. Tough leave after a great strike shot. McDonald missed inside the Oreo cookie, left the wafers on the outside, got the cream in the middle. Took that wood to stop by rule for Brian. Missed the wood. 4-7 left, 5 middle, 10 right. McDonald wide right for an 8. Pair of 8s, 88 through 8. Good start to the season. Have a tough night so far. Brian, it's the wood. Only got 1 for a 7. 81 through 8. So, Bob Lee, you're bowling pretty good yourself this year. How you doing lately in your bowling?
I had a match with Phil Clough today and won 10-4. It was a bogey match, though. I only was at I think 548. Been around 600 a couple times. Been around 300 a couple times at the tougher houses I bowl at. Central I had a 307 this week. It depends. The lanes really make a difference. But I'm a little better than a 1-0 bowler now.
Scott Douglas 5 right, 8 left, trying for another mark. 80 through 6 coming in. Frank DeLuca 51 through 6, looking for his first mark. Douglas just missed the 5, got the 8. DeLuca, here's a mark. Just missed that pin. 7 open boxes for 149 whopping first string. Scott Douglas 9, 89 through 7. DeLuca 10, 61 through 7. Please share this match with your friends and family. Invite your friends to bowl. Candlepin Bowling Fall Leagues still have some openings. Please support your bowling centers all year round. Candlepin gift cards, not just for Christmas, all year round. And all holidays as well. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduation, thank you gifts. Any occasion, Candlepin gift cards, the gift that keeps on giving all year round. Scott the kingpin for a spare. DeLuca 7-10 pose. He's got 4 pieces on the left, middle to work with. Douglas missed it, not by much. Look for his first mark of the string. No. Some of the 10 went, the 7 did not. Douglas 10, 99 through 8. DeLuca 9, just 70 through 8. Can't catch a break here in the second. Good miss in the first. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling. The Tornado, Tim Douglas on the right from Marshfield, Mass. A spare, 2 spares in a row, now on a strike. 75 plus 2 through 6. Dan Esdale open 57 through 6 on the left, the Millis. The only mark on the board for either side right now from the Tornado. Missed left. 1-3-5. Esdale spread eagle. Douglas almost just missed that pin, 9 to strike. 84 through 6. Esdale, object pin, gets 3 the unconventional way, 6-10 right, 7 left. Douglas 10, 94 through 7. That's in the channel, no good, that's a 7.
No, that was up.
Was it good? I couldn't see it from our angle of obstructive view. So it's good, it's an 8, make that officially an 8, 65 through 7. Douglas pounds the pocket for a 3-1 split. The 6 is on the right, the left side, 2-4-7. Esdale in the pocket, 8. 2 left, 5 right. Central to a comfortable 52-pin lead. Trying to go up 12 points to 9. Douglas, good bid. He got it! Wow, what a shot for a spare! The 2-4-7 right into 6. How about that? 94 in the ball through 8. Esdale spare the match. 75 in the ball through 8. Anchor Bullis, Dennis Green, 69 through 6. Chris Allward, the Wizard, winning yards, 73 through 6. Central 2 in good shape to win the first 2 strings. Winning yards on the nose, 9-10, strike! 83 plus 2 through 7. Green in the pocket, 6-7. 4-7-8 triangle, 4 middle, 7 left, 8 right. Green for a spare, missed it. Just missed the object pin, the 4. And Central 2 running away here in the second. Triple-digit lead in the match. Green, 9, 78 through 7. Very good bowler.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Deb Kimrowski.
Yeah.
I mentioned earlier anyway. Winning yards. Just missed the pocket. 1, 9, 10. Working a strike. Green crossing over. He has another triangle. This time it's the 6, 9, 10. 6 middle, 9 left, 10 right.
Tricky layout.
Wood to help.
Wood will help unless it's on the 10 pin. He's got to get something to hit that 10 pin.
Chris, beautiful shot. Can't quite get the 9. It touches it. It goes! Wow, slow motion spare on strike. Green is spare.
Nice play on the left side.
88 in the ball through 8 for Green. Winning yards.
I don't care. I pulled the string, Dave.
103.
93 through 7, 103 and a ball through 8. Wow.
Okay. Hey, I don't want to know what you're doing with strings and wire, okay? Okay, listen to me, come when you want that. Talking to me.
You do it again.
Top of the order, Brendan O'Dowd. 98 through 8, open. 2 middle, 5 right, 7 left. Steve Latch, 91 through 8, open, goes right, gets 3, make it 4, make it 5. Winding down the second, one more swing after this. O'Dowd for spare, off the wall, won't go, tough break. Hit his object, looked good, didn't it? Latch missed left. He has the 1, 2, 10.
Yep, CPL. 4 CPL.
O'Dowd gets the 10. 108 through 9.
I got it both ways. I know some of your guys like
Latch 7. 98 through 9.
I mean, that's the way
Oh, buddy.
there's
9 boxes to go in the second. 3-string match.
doing good work.
Friday Night Pro League, game of the week, week 3 of 35. O'Dowd, 1, 2, 4. Latch. Curves in on the crossover, 7-10. A plethora of wood to work with. O'Dowd for a spare. Looks good. He's got it. 118 the ball in the 10th. Nice string.
The ball breaks to the right.
Latch, good try. Won't go to the 10. Latch, 10. 108, second string.
What?
O'Dowd, 7 again. Nice finish, 125, second string. Brendan O'Dowd, Worcester, Mass. 2 spares to 1. Actually, 2 spares apiece now for each side. Both the 4th and 5th bowlers. 63 pin lead for Central 2. They're going to take the first 2 strings, have a comfortable lead going to the final string.
1101 to 993 at the moment in the total.
Brian Fournier hits that pin. He has a check mark. 5 middle, 2, 4, 7 left. On the right is the 6. Sean McDonald for a strike. It's 9. Both open coming in. Sean 88 through 8. Brian 81 through 8. Good bid. What a try. 6 pin stands up. McDonald, spare. 98 the ball through 9. Brian 9. 90 through 9. I'm back here with Rick Kamerowski. So you do anything for your wife's birthday today? 70 years young, Miss Deb Kamerowski. Hot ticket on our team for years. Running that mixed league here.
Yeah, I'm taking her out tonight. I'm going down to that new place in Framingham.
Hi, Junior. I got to go to Augusta, Maine in the morning.
You got, oh, really? Wow. Yeah, are you coming here Sunday?
No.
So, yeah, I didn't bowl good tonight, as usual. But I did.
That's because I should be anchoring your team.
Yeah. I was telling them how you used to put the $5 down, and I would make. Rick,
What?
you need a shot. You need to make this, and I always made it. And I was telling Sean over there, and he goes, "All right, let's play." I won the beer.
California, 9, 99 second string. Sean McDonald, 10, 116 string after a spare 8, 116 second string. I always said you're one of the most clutch bowlers I've seen. And obviously, the top bowler in the game, obviously. Good semi-pro bowler, borderline pro, and you had 117 seasons. And you made so many clutch shots you needed it most.
Yeah.
Especially the 4 horsemen.
You know, with the age and all the injuries, I'm not the same bowler. I come in here thinking that I could still do it, but I can't do it anymore. But as disappointing I am with the bowling, I enjoy seeing it all the guys. Unfortunately, they don't believe all the old stories, all the glory day stories.
Another spare for Scott Douglas on a fine night. 109 the ball through 9. Right with a 5, 7, 10, 7 box. 5, 6, 7. It's just 77 through 9 after 149 opening string. Scott Douglas trying to get to 140 somehow again. And having a fine second string. He had a 180 single here one time.
Yeah, I actually hit it twice. That's my high. I hit it twice and it hit.
Tell the viewers your high triple, your high 5, you know, offhand. I've got it at home.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
Lane resets with Frank Luca.
It was in a different time.
Yeah. Very consistent over here, very competitive.
Yeah.
And
Well, I used to always be able to pin.
Yeah.
But even that's hard now. I got a lot of balls in the ocean.
You still bowl at a decent level, though, your age.
Yeah. I'm trying.
Frank DeLuca.
So, Paul, I got to go.
All right, nice to see you, Rick.
So,
Happy birthday, Deb Kiemowski.
We'll see you Sunday.
Scott Douglas, another mark. Strike.
Paul, good seeing you again.
All right, good to see you, Rick Kiemowski, the Kiemowski special. 4 horsemen. Happy birthday, Deb Kiemowski. 119 through 9, 129 plus 2 in the 10th. DeLuca picks up a spare. Took him 10 boxes. He's on the board. 87 the ball in the 10th.
Every other.
One more string left for this. Both on bonuses. Frank on a spare, Scott on a strike. So Luca, good ball, 8. Nice finish, 95. Second string, 330, 344 through 2. Douglas drops 9. Just missed the double. 3 pin for a spare, trying to get to 139 and 279 through 2.
My God. Nobody wants.
Spare on strike.
Douglas makes the first. They won't have him look at a second one.
139, second string, 141st, 279. Wow.
Okay, I know what I did wrong. I didn't want to do why you. I need to move that.
So Scott Douglas, you hurt your shoulder, right?
No, it was a hamstring.
Hamstring, right? And your doctor said that you shouldn't bowl, but you talked your doctor into bowling.
Yes.
And all you did is get a 140 and 139. So I have a new nickname for you, the Doctor.
Oh, I love it.
You like it?
I'll take it. Everyone else is having every. You got the Tornado. You got the Terminator, Dominator. I'll take the Doctor.
Douglas 9. That's on a spare, 113 through 8. All right, congratulations, Scott Douglas. Great start. Hope I didn't jinx you for the third string. Spare for Esdale. Douglas, another one. 123 in a ball in the ninth. Esdale spare 5, 80 through 8, 90 in a ball through 9. Anchor balls next to wrap it up, and one more string. Dan, head pin hit 6, 96 through 9, trying to go 3 in a row. Douglas in the pocket, that was better than that. 5, 8, 9 triangle, 10 right on the spare. 129 through 9. Esdale 2, 4, 10 right. Douglas, what a big goal! Wow, look at that! Heck of a shot, heck of a spare. The Tornado touches down again. 139 in the ball in the 10th.
I used one.
3 marks in a row. Dan Esdale 10, 105, second string. Douglas missed left, hit 7, 146, second string. The Easter Classic champion. On the recent Candlepin for Cancer Top 5 live show at Abington, Massachusetts, Webster Timberlanes recently. Watch it on Candlepin Bowling Network. Against the Terminator, Charlie Collins, who bowled well that day too. What a performance by the Douglas brothers tonight. Tim Douglas. 127 first, 139 second. Is that right? 146 actually second, so 127 first, so 273. Scott 279. Bragging right for the younger brother. 10 of screens on a spare, he gets 8. 96 through 8. Chris Winiar's on a spare, 103 in a ball through 8 on lane 21. Six, 1, 2, 4, 7, 99. I think that 109, 109 through 8. Spare, split the uprights, get a screen, back to back. 106 in the ball of the ninth. Having a fine second string. 20 yards. He gets the spare. He goes back to back. 119 in the ball of the ninth. Dennis, beautiful shot. 8, 9, 10. Strike on spare. Wow. 116 through 9, 126. Goes to the 10th. And strike to match. Match game PM for all world Winiards. Strike on spare. 129 through 9, 139 plus 2 in the 10th.
Hey, now come back to beat Timmy. Yeah, that's what we already.
Central 2 up by 4 points to none in the match now. Still going. 8. First ball on the strike, Dennis Green. Trying to get to 136 after 107 first. Winiards. Double strike! He's got it! Oh, double strike! Green, 9 the strike, 135, second string. Winnie has 149 plus bonus balls. 1 bonus ball. Going for the turkey. Trying to get to 159. For a triple. Crossing off the wall. 6. Nothing wrong with a 155. Second string. Wow. 139 for Scott Douglas. 146 for Tim Douglas. Chris goes to head of the class. Net string 155. Dennis Green shines. For Millis 135. Brendan O'Dowd 125. But it all goes to Central too.
A 664.
Wow.
Team score.
664. How about that? 664 to 559.
It's got to be the high for the season.
That might be the current high for the season. We'll have to see what happens in the other matches. But wow, what a performance for Central Park too.
All right, let's,
Paul Grant, Bpb Lee live. Ryan from the Amusements, Millis, Mass on Candlepin Bowling Network. This Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week match 3 of 35. Next week we'll be at Extra Lanes. Coming this night, Extra 16-0, Woburn 1, taking on Greg Holbrook, Bob Wickham, John Winchell, Hingham, Mass team. 7:30 scheduled start time. Give or take a few minutes afterwards on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Next Friday night, September 29th. Steve Latch drops 9 to start the final string, the third. 2 points for a win, 1 for tie, 2 for total. O'Dowd off the wall, 7, make it 8. 6-10, spare chance. Please invite your friends to bowl Candlepin Bowling and share this match with your friends and family. Spare for Latch. 10 in the ball, through 1. O'Dowd to match. Got it up the wall. Anyway they fall, he'll take it. Matching spares to start the third. Millis trying to get at least 2 points. Totals be a tough act to follow. 150 pin deficit, Bob, for 2?
149.
149 right now, 149. So that's a hard ask. Latch's turn first. 4-2 split, 14-1. O'Dowd for the early lead on lane 21 here at Millis on Route 109. Beautiful shot, 8. Perfect wood in front of the 4-7, 18-1, up 4. Latch missed inside, 1-6-10. O'Dowd in the channel, tough break, missed it, -1. Latch in between, 7, 21-2 on Candlepin Bowling Network. O'Dowd, that will be an 8. 2 out of the channel. 8 box, 26-2. All right, here's his play-by-play with Mr. Duncan McDougall.
Thanks, Paul. We got Sean McDonald up here against Brian Fournier. Sean's 207 through 2 so far. Nice crossing ball right there. Drops 9, leaves the 7 with the plank. Brian coming off his object a little bit on the 2-pin. Drops 5. He's got a 2 and 3 to look at. Brian Fournier, 184. 184 through 2. Sean gets his spare right there, all over that plank. Brian trying to make a nice shot right there. Makes a beautiful ball outside on that. Wow, what a ball.
What a great slogan there.
Wonder who came up with that.
I have no idea.
Both bowlers working on a spare in their first box.
So you bowl in the Atlantic Candlepin singles. So tell the viewers about your game when you get a chance.
Oh, I'm trying a little bit. It's having quite a good division in the B right there. As Sean just goes a little bit heavy. Oh, that pin won't drop. He's looking at a split right now. Ryan on the 2-pin drops 6, leaves the 1, 2, 7, 8. Sean's got the 4 and the 10. A lot of wood in front of both. I don't love either piece.
Both on spares, 18-16.
Oh my goodness! Sean just went inside on that wood, kicked it off the wall to take it, and it came across and took the 10 pin. What an unbelievable shot from Sean McDonald to go spare. 28 through 2 and a ball, as Brian Fournier is going to be open in the second. He's going to make a nice 10. He's 26 through 2. What a shot from McDonald there. Good God.
Sean McDonald, the fisherman.
Unbelievable bowling right there from both. All right, Scotty Douglas here up against Frank DeLuca. Scotty's having quite the night, 279 through 2. Frank DeLuca, 244 through 2. Scotty goes right all over the object and shoots right through for the spread eagle. Frank DeLuca with a nice sweeping ball, goes Brooklyn side, leaves a clipped eagle. Neither bowler's happy with their leave right now.
I call it banana split, that shot.
Banana split? That's good. Oh, man, Scotty plays the banana split instead. Gets the, gets the 4-7. DeLuca's got a piece of wood trying to make it work for him, and it splits right through the uprights. Both bowlers open in their first. Scotty Douglas, nice out on that to get 9 out of that. Frank DeLuca looking to get 2 pins here at least. And, oh my goodness, gets a nice 9 box out of that. What a steal from Frank DeLuca to get 9.
That's a pro shot.
That was beautiful. Going outside on that to send it off the wall, that's a hard shot right there.
He had a 149 first, had a tough second string, and ended up with a spare 8 to get to 95.
Absolutely. Looking to keep that going off that last box then.
That's a lemon drop. Actually, the pin fell down, so it doesn't count.
That's a 0 ball lemon drop right there. I don't know who donates $1 for that one.
That was right.
Oh, okay, yeah. Talk to Steve about that one.
Like they will. You've left those 6 families in lemon drops the past 15 months or so. On the 4 or 6 pin, your first shot, $1 optional donation, 5 and a spare strike.
Absolutely. Scotty gets a nice break off his object. Tough leave on that one though. The 178. Some wood to work with though.
Duncan McDougal on the play-by-play.
Trying my best over there. Learning from the best. Frank DeLuca, nice hammer on that. 19 and 2 balls for Frank DeLuca. Scotty Douglas. Beautiful ball to get the spare. Flips the head pin. Goes and gets the 2 in the back. Both bowlers 19 through 2. Scotty on a spare. Frank DeLuca on a strike.
DeLuca's got the deals.
DeLuca with the hammer. All right, we got Dan Esdale and Tim Douglas. Tim Douglas on 22, Dan Esdale on 21. Tim Douglas, 273 through 2 off a 146 game. Off his object right there. Leaves the 1, the 3, the 9, and the 10. Esdale on his pocket right there. And he leaves the 7-10 split. A lot of wood to work with in the middle, though. This could go. Dan Esdale, 220 through 2.
How you playing the wood for Dan Esdale here?
I play Timmy's shot just like that, but Dan Esdale's shot, I go towards the middle, just like he is right there, and it punches through. Tough break on that. You got to be a little more right. You got to be a little lower on that piece. Yeah, make it go side to side instead of punching through.
Not easy either way. Good try though.
Timmy Douglas, great spare. Esdale into the gutter for that. That's a 9 box for Esdale.
He couldn't get Hartford Whalers on the shirt, even though it's purple. He couldn't get the name Hartford Whalers on it. Though.
Yeah, he's got to get a little pin or something.
Purple and green are on opposite ends of the color wheel.
Yeah. Bob knows his color wheel very well, apparently. Tim Douglas on the spare. Drills the pocket, little heavy. Leaves the 4, 6, 10. Esdale drops 9 on his, leaves the 6 pin to shoot at.
17th he won for the Tornado, Tim Douglas.
Timmy trying to play this the same way DeLuca just did on his. Oh, just grazes it, doesn't quite catch it. Trying to go outside on that as you're supposed to. Tim Douglas looking to pick up 9. Esdale gets a nice spare. Goes and clips his object right there. 19 in the ball through 2. Tim Douglas goes and gets the 10 pin. 8 box for Tim Douglas, 25 through 2. All right, we have the anchor bowlers now. Chris Winiars and Dennis Green. Chris Winiars off a 155 game, 267 through 2. Dennis Green off a 135 game, 242 through 2. Both bowlers have great second strings looking to build on this right here.
Chris at a 155.
Yeah, what a monster. 155 too with that double at the end.
And a 112 first.
Looking to keep it going. Oh, what a beautiful ball. And tough split to leave. Dennis Green, half Worcester.
Dennis Green, a great guy, great bowler year in, year out, very steady.
Oh, he just beat the doors off of me in the Wednesday Wednesday night speed league, I'll tell you.
Just a great ambassador of the game on up the lane, just a true gentleman.
Yeah, what a competitor, what a guy.
Very calm demeanor. I wish he could be as calm as him, but a great guy.
Chris is honestly the same way. He's got a great demeanor out there. Really, really happy-go-lucky guy, and he throws an absolute beautiful
Sherry, a
shot.
sweetheart, also his wife.
Yep.
Many years.
Chris, oh, trying to play the wood. It was no good. A little lower than he needed it to be. Dennis, just off the pocket, takes the 3-pin and leaves the 1, the 6, and the 10 to shoot at. Probably going to get 2 pins here. Chris Winiarz puts the 6-pin to bed right there. Barely clips it for a 9-box. Dennis with an out. Only takes 1 off of that.
His wife Sherry bowled at Dennis in the Friday Night Mixed League with myself, Rick Kamerowski, Dan Castle, and she did pretty good against us most of the time. You know, she was 70s, 80s, but she always stepped up against us always. You always had some big shots and big games. So
I know a few bowlers like that. They like to go crazy against certain people.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Jay Cook threw a 194 against us, 5 strikes to 0. That's the modern house record.
Modern house record, absolutely. Of course, Tom Olsen threw a 2-0
Thanks,
something,
thanks,
but
Jake.
that's not on anything. Yeah, that's Jay Cook right there to a T. Winiarz, very similar lead to his first one. That looked like a great shot, heavy on the pocket. As Dennis goes Brooklyn side, drops 9 off of that. Winiarz looking at a back row special, the 7, 8, or 7, 9, 10. Dennis Green is the 10 to shoot at.
And Doug, how are you playing Chris's shot here yourself?
Chris's shot, I might try and get that cap that's over the 7-pin and kick the ball over. He's just going for the wood right there, trying to take 2 pins, and he only gets 1 out of it. Dennis trying to go for the, uses the wood beautifully.
Like the fist pump.
Yep.
Very, very confident bowler.
If you're going to miss right over there. That's 18 and a ball through 2 for Dennis Green. As Winiarz will be opening his first 2. That'll be Winiarz, the only one open on his team for his first 2.
We had a score correction. Steve last year. I missed that earlier.
Let's do 21
That's right.
2. Okay.
After 2 boxes apiece, it's Central Park 111 with 2 marks to look at, and Millis 108 with 3 marks.
All right, so if people want to know who Duncan McDougal is, tell us about your bowling, how you got started, and some of your records, your high singles.
Oh, appreciate that. So, in
Well,
last
the Candlepins in the
September, so I've been bowling by myself, just throwing balls here and there out of, what's it called, Sawyer's Bowlodrome. It's a basement, 6-lane basement in Northborough. We're with Bull and Bob and Ed over there. Great guys, but never joined a league or anything. And then in September, I moved over here, came over to Millis, and started bowling. And one day, Steve Reno came out to me and said, "You throw a great ball. You should join a league." I said, "Okay, put me in a league." I joined a Friday Fun League over here in Millis and found my way into the Wednesday League and found my way into the ACST from there.
It's your second year now bowling,
Just
right?
my second year bowling competitively, yeah.
What are you averaging nowadays?
My average is a little varying right now, but it's somewhere between 110 and 120, depending on the league.
Not bad.
Yeah, no,
And no bumpers, right?
no bumpers yet, no. It's only my Friday Fun League. Nice 10 for Steve Leach there. Steve Latch. Apologies. And Brendan O'Dowd as well.
Yeah, you bowl with Rick Kamerowski, Deb Kamerowski. That's the league I used to bowl in for
Yep,
years.
absolutely. Yeah, I bowl with those guys.
And
Jay
for
Cook.
12 years when Dave
Absolutely.
and Millis.
No, they're great people over there too. They really make me feel welcome.
Deb turned 70 today. Rick's a great guy. One of the most clutch bowlers I've ever seen for a semi-pro, borderline pro bowler.
Yeah, Rick's a great bowler. He's going to be a menace in the once-a-month league in Millis coming up on Sunday for sure. I managed to throw my high single, triple, and 5 in the same night, and in that Wednesday league, I threw a 162, and then a 445, I believe, and then a 691. Had a crazy night.
Right here.
Right here in Millis, yep, on lanes 17, 18, I believe, or 18, 19. Oh, great bid by Brendan O'Dowd. Has 3 pins to shoot at, and it's nice, awful split. Steve Latch.
Your first year in the ACST? Second year?
Last year I subbed in, yeah, about halfway through. Nice spare for Steve Latch. 41 in a ball through 4. Brendan O'Dowd trying to pick up 2 pins here. And has a 7 box. That's going to be 43 for Brendan O'Dowd through 4.
So you joined the Nite Candlepin singles in mid-season last year.
Yeah, I joined in the A. I did not that great, but it's my first year getting it, so I learned how to get
Good
B. And
experience,
now,
right?
yeah, so now I'm
You
going to
learned
be.
those pros how to get better, right?
Absolutely.
Now you're Now you're in B.
I love bowling with the pros, but you know what? I'm in the B. That's because my average was too low for the A, and you know what? I'm just going to go back and learn how to win in the B. That's all it is. Bowl better, I'll be in the A next year. I started out okay, so we just got to keep it going. Had a nice 623 against Richatelli. So hopefully we can keep that going. It's actually tied my high single with a 162. Brian working on a tough split right here. Oh, man! He puts a great ball on and somehow doesn't take the 10 pin on that.
Sean, a half Worcester on this fair, my least favorite shot.
Oh, man, that's brutal. That's a 12 box, 30 through 2.
Sorry.
Yep. Brian Fournier, that wood was no good apparently. 9 box for Brian Fournier, 35 through 3. Oh, right at the Sean McDonald, great ball on that, 39 through 3. McDonald, apologies. Brian Fournier on his pocket, drops 9, with 10 will not fall, 6 pin standing. Piece of wood in front. Sean McDonald off his object right there, gets a Millis break right there. Look at these fall, unreal. 1, 2, 3 to shoot at.
You get rewarded in the pocket. You punch out a lot more here too if you have 2 full. But
I find that here you get rewarded on the pocket like most places, but you get rewarded off the head pin a lot here. But you get a lot of splits at the same time. That's kind of the give and take with this place. Spare for Brian Fournier. Need to make a score correction right here. Oh no, never mind. Sean McDonald with an 8 box. Brian Fournier, 45 and a ball. Sean McDonald, 47. Frank DeLuca working on a strike. Scotty Douglas on a spare here.
Frank, the creator of the WoW shirts and the WoW shirt 2.0.
Really, the inventor?
Yeah.
Look at this. The more you know.
I said, can you sell this for charity? He said, sure. We come up with a plan and sold over 625 shirts.
Absolutely.
4 tonight, actually.
All to a great cause.
Yeah, helped 12 families in the last 15 months.
Frank DeLuca. Oh, that looked like a half Worcester out of the hand, but he drops 8 off of that. What a break. Scotty Douglas in the pocket, gets a hammer. Strike on spare. 29 through 2, 39, and 2 balls through 3.
I don't know if you heard the story earlier. His doctor he actually talked to his doctor in the bowling tonight.
Oh, no
He
kidding.
has to wait a little bit longer.
Oh, that's great.
He's done a 140 to 139. So
Unreal. Oh, Frank DeLuca just a little bit off that. He's going to be open. That's an 8 fill, 18 box, 27 through 2. Frank DeLuca, nice 10 out of that.
great job in Alley Chat. You can subscribe to Alley Chat for free, as well as Candlepin Bowling Network, Candlepin Corner, and the ACST Facebook page.
Yeah, a lot of bowling going out on the internet right now.
Just a little bit, huh?
A lot of matches to watch.
It's a good
time.
problem to have.
Oh, it's a wonderful problem to have. Frank DeLuca just a little bit off that. His ball's not curving in quite the way he wants. Scotty off his pocket right there. Drops 4 on his first ball. That's why you get 2, though.
Right.
You know, that wood's set up to take that back row nicely, though. Frank DeLuca, the horseman to shoot at, does so. Oh, it looked like he drilled it and just leaves the 6 pin. Scotty Douglas, second ball. Off. 6 fill for Scott Douglas. 5 fill. Oh, I thought the 5 pin went. It did not. Yeah. That thing is hidden right there. 44 through 3 for Scott Douglas. Frank DeLuca open with a 9 box. 46 through 4. As Scotty looking for an out. Gets it. 8 box for Scott Douglas. 52 through 4. All right, we got Esdale working on the strike right here. Tim Douglas, then Esdale working on a spare. Apologies. 19 and a ball, as Tim Douglas has 25.
Central 2
against him.
is up 12 in the string. They got the match in hand, but they're up against 3 spares for Millis.
Yep.
The virtual lead is Millis right now.
Yeah, if they fill those like they can, then Millis has the lead essentially.
6.5 the average professional average Pro Bowl, some more, some less. 8.3 for strikes.
Yep.
Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network.
Let's see how Dan fills his right here. Oh, not quite what he wanted. It's a 4 fill for Dan Esdale. 23 through 2. Tim Douglas in his pocket, a little heavy on that. He's going to drop a 2 and 1. He's looking at the 2, the 4, and the 6. Esdale. Oh, beautiful shot to take his spare. Oh, that one was keyed up to take the 5 pin, and he went pocket and drilled it. Tim Douglas trying to make the cut. Cannot do so.
We had a beautiful 3-1 split earlier. Nice string for a spare. On his way to a 146 second string.
Yeah, Tim Douglas, Tornado, unbelievable bowler. Electric. Just when he gets going, he can't be stopped.
Where did you get that nickname, the Tornado, from, by the way?
Some guy made it up, I think. I don't know who. Dan Esdale, 33 through 4, and a ball. This one right here. As the 5-pin drops because of ghosts, we need a reset.
Rich Lamoni, the captain for Central Park 2, sitting out tonight.
Yep.
Talking about me again, Paul.
Always good things, Rich.
Not this time.
Always good things about Rich.
Now that you got the microphone,
Yeah, all hell's broken
I
loose.
don't know what could happen.
Rich Lamone, one of my opponents in the near
Lamoni.
future.
It's Lamoni.
All right, Lamoni, apologies. One of my opponents in the near future. Bob Lee, another one of his
It
opponents
is
coming
Lamoni, not Lamoni. Lamoni.
out. Should be the Lamoni drop then. Yeah, when he drops the one, is it a Lamoni drop then?
Oh, I did the U.S. Imitation, my second biggest, third match I did, and Bob said, look at the lineups, and I said Rich Lamoni. I said Lamoni. Bob's like, it's Lamone, Paul. After the match, he said, I told you it was Lamoni. It's funny.
Yep.
That's how you learn, though.
Dan Asdale, 7 on his
That's how you
spare.
learn.
40 through 3. Dan Asdale not happy with that ball. Picks out 1 pin. Timmy Douglas has another split to look at. 3, 6, 7. Pieces of wood. Plays it beautifully and picks it up. Sends that wood flying as it does in Millis, way across the lane. Josie gets a nice spare.
Duncan McDougal on the play-by-play.
44 and a ball.
Great job, Duncan.
Through 4. Thanks, Paul.
Save my voice for Augusta tomorrow. 2 5-string matches. Candlepins for Cancer. In-house tournament, 1 day only. Well, regular tournament.
That's going to be a blast. Quite a haul. You driving up in the morning, or?
Yep, in the morning. Come back the same day.
Oh, man. A lot of driving right there.
Only 45,000 miles plus in the last 2 years.
Oh, okay.
No big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. Local sport, right? Dennis Green working on a spare right here. He's got 18 through 2.
I need to get Bob Lee to buy a corporate jet for us.
Yeah.
Corporate jet. That'd be nice, huh?
Got a helicopter at least for the New England area.
Any sponsors out there?
$100 hovercraft.
Yeah.
Make you small.
Dennis Green, 5-fill on his spare. He's got the Cleary left on that. Winnie Ars in his pocket right there. Great ball, drops 8. Got a 2-pinner to shoot at. Oh, Dennis puts a great ball on it. That wood kind of screwed him out of that one. Should have gone. 3-pinner to look at for Dennis Green. 23 through 2. Winnie Ars for the spare. Oh, a little light on that. Can't carry a 10-pin on that. Dennis Green on the out. That's a 9 for Dennis Green. 32 through 3. Winiarz for the 10, all over it. Nice pinning from Chris Winiarz, 28 through 2. Millis with a 4-pin lead right now. However, Central Park has 2 spares to 1. Dennis Green on his object right there. That sweeping ball drops a tough split with a little light hit right there. Looking at the 8-10. Winiarz off his object. 1, 3, 7, 8. Dennis trying to make a play right here. Shoots that wood across and just taps it over in front of everything. Still 2 pins to shoot at. Winiarz looking for a beautiful spare shot right here. I think if he goes outside on this head pin, it might carry. Going inside pocket. Oh, just misses it right there. Winiarz 178 to shoot at. Dennis Green picking up 1 pin out of his split right there. 9 box for Dennis Green, 41 through 4. Chris Winiarz, the Wizard, looking for a nice out. Gets a nice 2 pins out of that for a 9 box. 37 through 4 for Chris Winiarz. After 4 boxes apiece, Millis 225, Central Park 221. However, Millis has 1 spare to Central Park's 2. So Central Park may as well have the lead right now with that additional ball. One of them coming from Steve Latch right here. The pin lead is 146 for Central Park right now. 2 games in, almost 2.5. Nick Leach on the spare. Drops what I like to call the Millis 8, leaving the 1-3. Latch. Apologies. Still figuring out the names. Nick Latch, 49 through 4.
It's Nick Leach, Steve Latch.
Okay, Steve Latch. It's Friday night. I'm tired. Apologies. Brendan O'Dowd leaving the Horsemen to shoot at. Steve Latch, 1-3. Gets the 3, leaves the 1. Man, I do that all the time, and I hate it. I just hate it.
What's your least favorite shot? Mine's the half Worcester.
No, mine's the 189.
See, a lot of those made actually. We have one tonight. I saw a few this week.
It's
in the
it's more
ACST.
makeable than a spread eagle.
JJ Trigger made in the ACST and Lita Lanes this week too.
Yeah, the reason why that's my least favorite shot, though, is because coming out of your hands, it feels like a hammer ball. You know when it's a spread eagle out of your hands, but the 189 is heavy on the pocket. You feel like it's going to mix, and it does the exact opposite. It just goes right through. Pin takes the 8-pin, ball takes the 9-pin, and you are just screwed. It is the most tilting shot in bowling, I think. Both bowlers open right here. Steve Latch carves out 3 pins right there. He's got a bunch to look at. Quite the mess. Brendan O'Dowd. Half Worcester.
See what I mean?
Yeah, neither bowler happy right now.
It's a 3-pin lead for Central. It's close to Millis men in the string.
Yep. Marks are even now. Steve Latch goes very heavy on the head pin. Takes out the 1-9. He's got a 3 and 2 to look at right now. Brendan O'Dowd on the half Worcester, trying to go outside the head pin, puts a beautiful bit on it, and leaves the 7-10. That's as good as a ball you can throw on that, though, I'll tell you.
Let's try and get 2 points.
Throw a couple triples, they can get even more. Oh, good out from Steve Latch right there.
The Dominic Palladino threw a triple strike in the ACST Class B.
Did he really?
Yeah, on Wednesday afternoon.
And that doubles match with JJ and those guys?
Yeah, it was a great match.
Oh, that's awesome. Good for him. Brendan O'Dowd, nice 9-box out of that. You know, you get a half Worcester, you're happy with a 9-box.
Watch over JJ Turigny in Class B. He's really good. He rallied for 8th last year in the playoffs. Gave Logan a good run early on. But watch out for JJ Turigny this year. Class B Northern Conference at Lita Lanes, Nashville, New Hampshire.
Hey, Dominic as well.
Yes, the Dominator.
Absolutely.
3 seed last year.
2-pin lead for CPL right now. Yeah, 1 spare apiece. It is as close as it can get. Sean MacDonald leaving the 9-10. A lot of wood to work with, though. This can go. Brian Fournier on the spare. Oh, man, what a gift. What a gift on that. Finds the 4-7 pocket and drops 7 on his spare. Sean MacDonald plays it perfectly, gets a nice spare. Brian Fournier trying to accept the gift, and it decides not to. I hate triangles. I just hate them. I don't know why they don't go.
They go less than 1 or 2 times. Stats by Candlepin Network for the average pro bowler.
See, that's insane to me. It should be so easy. 9-box for Brian Fournier. Yep. 61 for Brian Fournier through 4. 57 in a ball, or through 5. Apologies. 57 in the ball for Sean MacDonald. Lead is temporarily 4 for Millis. That's about to change right here. MacDonald off his object right there, drops 7 of his own, leaves the 1, the 3, and the 8 to shoot at. Fournier on the pocket right there, drops 9, wins the 10-pin to look at.
Central 2 regains lead by 3. They have 1 more spare on the board to none for Millis.
Yep.
Great chance here for Fournier.
Oh, great ball from Sean MacDonald to go take that. Fournier open on this. Sean MacDonald, 74 in a ball through 6. Great performance right now.
91 first, 116 second, heating up here again in the third.
Yeah, finding it when it counts right now. 10-box for Brian Fournier. 71 through 6. Not too shabby either.
Grant Special missed the second, make the third.
Yeah.
A good time for that.
I don't know why you want that named after you. It's a terrible feeling.
Because I miss shots by just a little bit. I make it the next time.
I'm lobbying to have the actual spare named after me.
Yeah, I'd rather
drop
that.
9 and then you make it.
I'd rather that. Yeah. Oh, Scotty Douglas off his object right there. Has a gift right now. It's the 159, which is normally a hard shot. But there's a piece of wood sitting right behind the 110. And 2 pieces, yeah, that can go quickly. DeLuca, heavy on his object, gets a nice break. Has a 2-pinner to look at. Scotty Douglas just needs to hit the head pin and does so. Blows it up for a spare.
The Doctor.
Dr. Scotty Douglas, 62 and a ball through 5. Frank DeLuca, palatable two-pinner to look at. And, man, he does what I feel like most of us do right there, and he plucks the wrong pin. Three-pin to look at for a $10.
That's 3 spares to none with Central 2.
Yeah, Central's starting to run away a little bit. 13-pin lead as well. $10 for Frank DeLuca, 56 through 5. Yeah, it's only a 3-pin lead, but that is very...
3 spares to none.
yeah,
also.
3 spares to none is brutal. As the pins fall over without a ball being thrown. That's a reset on the lane.
Plenty of time left. Friday Night Pro League game of the week on Candlepin Network on Paul Grant with Bob Lee and Duncan McDougal doing play-by-play. Great job, Duncan.
Thank you. Millis making its return as a home house.
Yes, good young bowler and only his second year of bowling and in the hundreds. 111 average?
Right around there. I think I'm a little higher right now. Depends on the league. Scotty Douglas with a hammer. Strike on spare. 72 through 5. 82 in a ball. 2 balls through 6.
Great chance for 400.
Be hard pressed not to get it at this point.
The doctor is in the house.
Frank DeLuca off his object right there. Gets 3 pins. Needs to go to work right here. Scotty Douglas was 361. Frank DeLuca, what a beautiful spare on that, cleaning all that up. He had 7 pins to shoot at and got them all for a beautiful one. Is that 66 and a ball, I believe, through 6? As Tim Douglas and Dane Asdale come up. Tim Douglas working on a strike. He's at 44 and a ball. This one right here. Tim Douglas on a spare annihilates the pocket right there for an 8 drop. 52 through 4. Asdale. Oh, gets a break off of that. Leaves the 1, the 6, the 7, and the 10. A lot of wood to work with. Tim Douglas, 2-pinner, all over it. Spare for Tim Douglas, 62 and a ball.
Third mark of the string.
Tim Douglas. He's either getting marks or splits right now, sometimes both. Millis, it stays up as red marks on the lane, and you can see where the splits are coming. Dan Asdale, great bid on that. Takes the 1-7, leaves the 6-10 to shoot at. Wood just did not go his way that time. As he makes a beautiful 10 box right there. 60 through 5, Dan Asdale. Tim Douglas looking to put the hurt on right here.
Central 2 up 21 in the string. They have the match in hand. They're going to get 6 points. Trying to get 8 to go to 12 and 4 in a makeup match tomorrow. Last Friday night's storm. Millis, if they can win the string, they'll go to 6 and 18.
Who's the makeup match against?
Hingham.
Hingham. All right.
In Hingham.
That's quite the haul. Tim Douglas, nice 8 drop. Has a tough split to work with, though. Still a nice 18 box. 70 through 5 for Tim Douglas. Looking at the 6-7. There's wood, but it's not helpful. Asdale is a 3-pinner to shoot at. Tim Douglas trying to kick it off the wall. Cannot do so. Asdale, a little open on that. Didn't quite follow through. 3 pins to shoot at for a 10 box. As Timmy Douglas, 8 box, 78 through 6 for the Tornado. Asdale, nice 10 box right there, 70 through 6. And we have the anchor bowlers coming up again. Chris Winiar's at 37 through 4. Dennis Green at 41 through 4.
All of a sudden, a 3-pin lead went to Millis by 4. Now it's 37.
37. That happened quickly. As Scott Douglas and Tim Douglas did their work. 1
strike for Scott Douglas, 1 spare.
Yep, strike for Scott Douglas, spare for Sean McDonald, spare for Frank DeLuca.
Okay, 2 spares. Okay, yep, 2 to 1.
Yep, 2 to 1, 3 balls to 1. As Winiar's, a little heavy on that one. That pin's going to drop. He's going to have a 2-1 to look at. Dennis Green, Caleri, left. I always say, you get a Caleri, you just play like the horseman and hope for the best. Run him down, see what happens. Winiar's got some unfavorable wood potentially. Oh, the ball almost came out of the clouds and took that one. Dennis just bounces it off the foul line right there. Drops it a little bit. Dennis is the horseman to look at for an out. Winiar's 10 box. He's open through 5, but still has 47 pins. He's only left 3 pins on the board. Great pinning from Chris Winiar's. Dennis Green with a 9. He's at 50 through 5. Chris Winiar's 9 box, 9 box, 10 box, 9 box, 10 box.
38 pin lead for Central 2, looking for the 8-0 sweep.
Yep. Oh, that's a beautiful ball from Winiar's. Tries the 1-2 pocket this time. Drops 8. Finally doesn't have a split to look at. As Dennis Green is looking at a split. He's got a 3 and 1. It's the 2, 4, 7 on the left and the 6 on the right. Winiar's. I've seen a lot of that recently. A lot of 2-pinners where they take the wrong pin. Dennis trying to make a move and just barely off his object right there. Dennis 2-6 to look at. Winiar's just the 4. Winiar's beautiful pinning right there. 57 through 6. Open, might I add. As Dennis Green trying to make that wood work, will not. That's an 8 box for Dennis Green. 58 through 6. After 6 completed boxes, it is 357 at Central Park, 317 for Millis. 40 pin lead with 2 balls in hand. Oh, apologies. It's updated 30 pin lead, but 2 balls in hand additionally for Central Park, or 3 balls total to 1 ball for Millis. Steve Latch and Brendan O'Dowd on the floor now. Brendan O'Dowd 62 through 6. Steve Latch 66. Both bowlers looking to have a big finish here. As O'Dowd goes wide, drops a lot of the back row, surprisingly.
Wooden approach, synthetic lanes.
Steve Latch,
What a yikes.
single pin. Plucks out the 3. That might be the most defeating one in bowling, actually. That's worse than the half Worcester. Brendan O'Dowd, a little wild right now. Needs to reel it back in. Have a nice out now. Steve Latch joining the club. Gets a nice break, though, off of his rogue ball right there. 1-9 to shoot at. Brendan O'Dowd, beautiful out ball right there. Goes and gets 8 out of that. Finds the head pin finally. 70 through 7. Steve Latch plucks the head pin. Does not carry the 9. That is a 9 box. 75 through 7. Both bowlers looking to get it going right here. O'Dowd on his pocket, drops 8. 3-6 to shoot at. Steve Latch, great ball. Oh, tough break. What is that?
I want to thank Brian Hutchinson watching from Virginia. Thank you, Brian. Share with your friends and family who want to New England or Eastern Canada, Maritimes, from Candlepin Bowling.
Brendan putting on a clinic on how to pick up a 2-pinner right there. Steve Latch, the 4-6 to shoot at. Piece of wood trying to carry it over. That thing's rocket over, but just behind the 6-pin right there. Brendan O'Dowd, nice spare. 80 in a ball through 8 for Brendan O'Dowd. Steve Latch will be open with a 9 box. Oh, man, skirted right by that candy cane right there. 84 through 8 for Steve Latch. That spare hoping to make a little dent into the lead right here. As Millis looking to get it going in these next 2 boxes for each bowler. Sean McDonald working on a spare right here to Brian Fournier. Opposite. Bowling now. Bouncing ball, half Worcester. As they say in bowling, go to work. On the spare. Oh, goes Brooklyn side on that. He's got that right hand, but he's got a sweeping left to right ball. As Brian Fournier makes a great bid on that half Worcester, pocket side, 5-7 to shoot at.
82 through 6 for Sean, working with 3 in a row.
Nice 8 fill, and he gets it. That double wood, just beautiful. 3 in a row, 92 in a ball. As Brian Fournier tries to kick it over with that wood. That's a 9 box for Brian Fournier. 80 in a ball through 7. Sean McDonald, 92 or 80 Flat. Apologies. No ball. Sean McDonald, 92 and a ball. Leaves 39. Fournier. A little bit off right there. 1, 2, 10 to look at. McDonald in that 1-3 pocket drops. Is that 6 or 7? That's 7 on that. 99. As Fournier puts a good ball on it and just punches through. Brian Fournier open in the 8th. McDonald trying to pick up a crazy split right here. And the wood does not cooperate.
Sean was a winning championship team for Academy 3 that came Lafayette Lanes last year. Won it for Academy 3 as a 7th seed 2 seasons ago.
Beautiful 10 box for Brian Fournier right there. 90 through 8 for Brian Fournier. Sean McDonald with an 8 box, 107 through 8. Great performance from Sean McDonald. You can go get 140 here with a couple of big boxes. Scotty Douglas working on a spare. Frank DeLuca working on a... Scotty Douglas working on a strike. Frank DeLuca working on a spare. Apologies.
82 plus 2 for Scott on fire.
Yeah, Scotty Douglas is
40
pounded.
139.
He's hungry for this right here. Frank DeLuca, 66, and this ball right here. Oh, off his object. That's a nice break. Drops 8. 1-9 to shoot at. Scotty Douglas going for 2 strikes in a row. Does not carry the 4 or the 7.
Frank 74 through 6 in the final string of the match. Willis team to 2 points.
Yeah, trying to turn it on right here. Spare here would be huge. Oh, and he gets it. That's a hard shot that he just made
Great
right
shot.
there. Beautiful. 84 in the ball. Scott Douglas goes wide on his 2-pinner. Still an 18 box for him. 90.
He's not missing too many of those tonight.
No, 90 through 6 still for Scott Douglas. Trying to get to 100 through 7 here. And he does so. No doubt about it out of his hands. 100 through 7 for Scott Douglas, the high bowler right now across both teams. Scott Douglas needs 21 pins for 400. Frank DeLuca on a spare. Oh, puts his hands up because it's a little heavy and gets a beautiful break on that. Drops everything but the 10 pin. 9 fill, 93 and 93 through 7. Frank DeLuca. Scott Douglas drops 8.
Opposite side this time, 6-10.
Yeah, it's a redemption shot right here. You got another 2-pinner. Make this one.
No wood this time though.
It shouldn't matter. Frank DeLuca, that wood did not cooperate. It spun right around. Call that a banana. Scotty Douglas. Beautiful strike ball. Not when he needed it.
Gets a kick out of it.
Absolutely. Frank DeLuca gets a nice 10 out of that. 103 through 8 for Frank DeLuca. As Scotty Douglas goes and gets a 9 box. 109 through 8 for Scott Douglas.
That puts Scott Douglas at 388 with 2 boxes to go.
Yep. Nice hammer, Scotty. Yeah, it's a beautiful 1-3 pocket.
Talk to Scott Douglas. Misdiagnosis that shot. Oh, last 2 shots.
Oh, Dan Esdale coming up now, 70 through 6 to Timmy Douglas, 78 through 6. Dan Esdale. Oh, man. Throws up the birds to a 5-7 split that feels unwarranted as Tim Douglas throws a monster ball, drops everything but the 9. CPL giving him grief as Esdale goes wide on his split. Tim Douglas for the spare, blows it up, uses all that wood, the whole plank right there for a nice spare. Esdale skirts both sides of the 5-pin, can't carry it. 8 box, 78 through 7 for Dan Esdale. Tim Douglas had 88 and a ball. Esdale trying to get back in that pocket and get better luck here. Oh, that crossing ball right there. Oh, it doesn't get much better. That's the 4, 5, 10 to shoot out. A lot of wood, though. Tim Douglas, off his object, gets a nice break. That's a 16 box on the 7th for 94. He's got the 1, 6, 8, 10 to shoot at. Dan Esdale makes that wood connect and gets a beautiful spare. 88 in the ball through 8. Tim Douglas, wide. And Timmy goes and gets a $9 right there. Timmy Douglas at 103 through 8. 3 bowlers over 100 for CPL through 8 boxes.
Tim will need a mark to get to 400, 376. His first 28 boxes in the match.
Yep.
And Central drew it by 41, looking for the sweep.
Yep.
And Millis took a cameo lead by 4 briefly.
Millis has 2 marks to work with, though. They can get a few more from Dennis Green here. Might be able to work well. Dennis Green upset Chris Winiar's 58 and 57, respectively. As Dennis drops everything but the horseman. He's got a nice plank behind the 3-pin, though, so this is essentially a 2-pinner.
That's not the lead now, 35.
If he hits it right here, he can be a business. Winiar's drops 7. He's got the 1, the 2, and the 9 behind. 8 behind, apologies. Dennis wide on his headpin. Winiar's trying to get in that pocket and just barely gets outside of it. Both bowlers open as Dennis picks up a $10. 68 through 7. Winiar's trying to get at least 1 and gets 1. $9 for Chris Winiar, 66.
All the leagues have done now. The only match in hand right now here at Millis. Book your birthday parties here. RyanFamily.com. Group discounts available. $8.95 a bowl, shoes included. 30 people or more. Check RyanFamily.com for more information and to book your birthday party or corporate event.
They do a great job over here for sure.
And Kids League Saturday morning starting at 9:30.
Dennis Green, 9-10 to shoot at. A lot of wood though. That might work. As Winiar's, that 2-pin just will not fall. He's got the 2-7-8 to shoot at. Both bowlers, a lot of wood. As Dennis makes it work for him. Drills that piece in front. The wood swivels out from the 9-pin and goes and takes the 10. Nice spare for Dennis Green. 78 and a ball. Through 8. Winiar's trying to match. His wood does not cooperate nearly as well. Almost comes back for it. He's looking at the half Worcester leave, as you say. The 2-8 to shoot at. And he's wide on that. $8 for Chris Winiar. 74 through 8.
Final 2 boxes of the match.
After 8 boxes total, it's a 38-pin lead for Central Park. However, 3 marks are on the board for Millis to none for Central Park. If they can go strike on spare on any of those, that would be a big swing.
About 19 or 20 pins at the average fill with those 3 fills and cut it into the teens, high teens.
Yep. Oh, they need above average fills then in order to make an impact. Steve Latch drops the Millis 8, leaves the 1-2. Brennan O'Dowd on the spare. That is that 2? That's 2 pins. Almost got the lemon drop on the spare right there. Instead, he's got 82 through 8 for Brennan O'Dowd. This is almost dangerous. It's a $5 donation on the spare, right?
Yep. Optional.
Steve Lash outside on the head pin, goes and connects on the 1-2 spare. 94 in a ball through 9. Brennan O'Dowd crosses over, drops 9, and that wood swivels around the candy cane. Will not carry.
Candy canes are sticky anyway, aren't they?
They can be. All pins can be sticky. As that wood bananas right around, does not cooperate. $9, 91 through 9 for Brennan O'Dowd.
2 spares to 1 for Millis.
Lead is 37.
He's trying to rally back and get 2 points.
That 2 fill hurts for sure. He's looking to come back and go 11 here, as they say. Getting a mark in the 10th. Steve Lash looking to put the hammer down right here. Oh, throws the right ball. A little light on that. Crosses over and leaves the 4 pins to shoot at. It's a 6 fill, 100 through 9. Brennan O'Dowd. Wide on his object right there. 1-3-6 on the right and the 4-7 on the left. Steve Lash, cluster of 4. Gets it to go off the wall to carry the 8-pin. Great shot from Steve Lash. 110 in the ball. Brennan down. Oh, tries to put his own bid on it. Little light on the head pin right there. Has 2-pinner to shoot at. Most Brennan down get right here is a 101. And a 101 it is for Brennan down. Steve Latch on a spare fill right here. 110. The lead is currently 43. This ball can push it to 50. Steve taking his time, lines up, delivers a hammer ball, a little heavy on that, drops 5 on a split that he thankfully doesn't have to shoot. 115 for Steve Latch right there. 48-pin lead.
-2 fills.
-2 fills.
Double strike territory must now.
Oh, getting there, absolutely. Either double strike or marking out for Millis with CPL not doing the same.
Millis has the talent to do it.
Absolutely. All these bowlers can go absolutely thermonuclear if they need to. Sean MacDonald right here. 107 through 8 to Brian Fournier's 90. Both bowlers open.
Final 8 boxes.
Sean MacDonald, a little heavy on that. Pins fly around. He's got a 2-1 split to look at. As Brian Fournier, nice pocket shot right there. Drops 8. Leaves a 2-pinner to shoot at. Sean MacDonald probably trying to shoot the 4-pin off the wall. That's exactly what he's trying to do. Puts a great bid on it and it just won't carry. That's as good as you can throw it right there. Brian Fournier goes and gets a nice spare off of that.
Big spare.
Massive spare. Needed that. Needs all of them here. Sean MacDonald goes and gets a professional 10 box right there. That's 3 objects hit the right way.
But a great start since a 91 first string, 116 second on the move here, 117 through 9.
Yep.
38-pin lead for Central.
Trying to go and get 130 with another mark. Brian Fournier working on a mark right now.
48 lead.
Yep. Sean MacDonald drops 3 on his first ball. Brian Fournier on a very important spare fill right here. Goes and drops a hammer. Strike on spare.
There's one.
Massive shot for Brian Fournier. 110 and 2 balls. Sean MacDonald just off his object right there. 2-pinner to shoot at. He's at 125 right now with 2 more pins to get.
Brian, 110 through 9, 120 plus 2 into 10.
Wow. What a swing for Brian Fournier. Sean MacDonald, 8 box, 125 finish.
Brian, 85 and 99 his first 2. Back to both self here in the third.
Yep. Trying to make a thunderous impact right now as the lemon drop pin falls and they need to reset. It's another $1 from the house. Yep.
That's 2.
Let's talk to Steve. There's some ghosts in the back that you might be able to talk to.
All right, great job, Brent. Great job tonight doing the play-by-play, helping out here tonight.
Happy to step in, save your voice for tomorrow. Brian Fournier on a very important strike bill right here. 2 balls to work with. A double would do wonders, and he puts a great ball on it. Oh!
Just a 6. Wow.
Oh, man. The 9-pin dropped and scored it right behind it.
That would have made things a lot more interesting.
Very much so. You know what? It still will with this pin right here.
130 if it makes this.
Does not. 129 finish for Brian Fournier.
It's a great hand for both sides.
Way to come back and finish strong. Comes out with a 313 after 2 tough starts. After 2 tough strings to start.
27-pin lead for Central 2. Final 6 boxes.
2 marks to work with for Millis. This just got very
Cut it
interesting,
into
especially
teams.
if Frank DeLuca can make an impact right here.
2 spare 9s, cuts it to 9.
Yep. Scott Douglas doesn't need much right here to get his 400, but he needs a lot for his team to put it away.
All for 400.
Scotty Douglas drops 5. Piece of wood behind the 3-pin right here to take 4. He's got the 1, the 3, 1, 3, 6, 9, and the 7 on the other side. Frank DeLuca also off his object as the pins just keep toppling. Look at this. 1, 7, 8 to shoot at. Scott Douglas just off his head pin right there. Scott Douglas open in the 9th. It's 400 all but wrapped up though. Frank DeLuca needs a spare. Oh, fires right over
Perfect
everything.
shot, nothing to show for it.
Man,
Great try.
That pin just went soaring over. He needed that to stay down and connect. Scott Douglas, 10 bucks. 119.
398.
398. It's all but sealed. As DeLuca goes and gets a 10 box right there. Every pin's important right here. 113.
27
Through
for
nine.
Central 2. They have 2 marks on the board to none for Central. They still have a shot.
Yep,
We'll need
Millis
to mark out. We're pretty close to marking out.
more or less. Scott Douglas, 400 with a strike, doing it in fashion right there.
The Doctor in the 400 club.
129 and 2 balls for Scott Douglas. Frank DeLuca trying to answer right here. Drops 9, leaves the 7 pin to shoot at. That wood is getting in the gutter, thankfully. Yep.
Clean go right at it. Clean shot.
Absolutely.
Wood's not guaranteed.
Nope. Especially at that angle. Frank DeLuca requiring this spare.
Big
All over it. Nice shot, Frank
Clutch
DeLuca.
shot.
Getting the same side baller pin to go down. That 7 pin's hard for a lefty bowler. He's all over it, especially with that sweeping ball. Both bowlers working on marks in the 10th box right here. Scott Douglas trying to go double. Cannot do so. Drops 6.
Trying to get to 139 for the second string in a row at a 140 in the first.
Wow, what a show from Scott Douglas. Frank DeLuca. Oh, puts a great ball on it. Drops 7 for his 130 for Frank DeLuca to finish.
149 first string, 95 second, 130 third.
Yep.
DeLuca has the deals.
Scott Douglas wide, 135.
374 for Frank DeLuca.
Yep, and a 414, I believe.
One the fill, 135. That puts him at
Yep, 414.
414. Not bad.
Great shot.
Dr. Scott Douglas will call him now. The doctor is in the house. 414, 140, 139, 135.
Lead is 26 for Central Park.
2 marks on the board, though, for the 4th and 5th bowlers.
Absolutely.
Central.
What a massive spare from Frank DeLuca to keep it close, huh?
2 9 fills. If you cut it to 8, a strike would be huge.
Tim Douglas, half Worcester. That's not what they needed.
Yeah,
Canada's still looking to capitalize right here on this spare fill.
Current Class B champion of the ACST season last
Yep.
year.
Now in the A, goes and carries 7 on the fill, has a 2-1 split to look at, 95.
Cuts it down to 19 in the match. In the string, rather. The string. Match is over. They down 19 in the string.
Tim Douglas drops 3 more. He's got 5 pins to shoot at in a very tough formation. Dan Esdale trying to go outside on that. Can't carry. Yep. Dan Esdale needs 2 pins at least here. The lead is now 19. As Tim Douglas, tough 6 box right there. 109 through 9. Dan Esdale picks up a large amount of pins right there. That's a 9 box. The lead is down to 16. All of a sudden.
And a spare can cut the single.
And there's a ball, yeah. Dan Esdale goes 11 here. This goes a long way, especially if Timmy can't answer here. Tim Douglas leaves to Cleary to shoot at. That wood falls off because no wood Cleary. Dan Esdale on his object right there, and he keeps splitting up. You can't throw a better ball right there. 5-10. Tough break. Tim Douglas goes and puts a beautiful ball on the Cleary and can't carry that extra pin.
Oh, just missed.
Dan Esdale just skirts by. That couldn't have been
Try to
closer.
get one.
Needs 1 here, absolutely. Tim Douglas goes and gets 10 the hard way. 117 finish for Tim Douglas.
119.
119, apologies, for Tim Douglas. Dan Esdale, 112 finish with an 8 box. The lead is 18. Dennis needing to put a strike on this at least, maybe more.
392 for Tim Douglas.
392, great showing from Tim Douglas. However, his brother just dusted him.
Getting 2 pins or 18. Dennis Green on a strike would be huge, and that could make it a virtual tie.
Yep.
Final 2 boxes on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Dennis Green, borderline required to mark out here. Chris Winyards puts a good ball on it, crosses over, drops 7. Dennis Green.
Lead is 12.
Oh,
lead is
man.
12. A tough lead.
That's a
12
brutal
pin
lead.
lead for Central, 2 on the right.
Yep. It's got a baby split plus the 7. Both bowlers looking at tough splits right now.
84-3 for Green.
Winyards. Oh, puts a good pin on it. Drops 2 more.
This would be amazing for Green if you can get this one. Object pin will carry,
Smashes the 3-pin.
and you might need a double.
12-pin lead, I think.
Great
he will.
comeback by Millis. May fall short.
Winning hours coming out right here. 84. Tennis Green open 7 box.
We're going
91.
to need a double now. 14
Yeah.
lead, 1 box to go.
Yeah, doubles
They
required.
rallied back. Good comeback, good effort. Might fall short. Double strike unless disaster happens for Chris.
I've seen Dennis
15
Green do
lead.
it. I've seen Dennis
15
Green do it. He's throwing a great ball. He just needs to carry right now.
15 officially.
Winning hours trying to put it away.
That'll force Dennis to get double strike now. Double strike, or it's a sweep 8-0 for Central 2.
Yeah. Chris Winning hours looking at a tough break.
That'll do it.
And
Central
that'll
2
do it. Central
comes to
2.
Millis and takes 8 points, goes to 12-4, and a makeup match tomorrow against Hingham in Hingham.
Great showing from Central Park right here.
And Millis will drop to 4-20.
Yeah, on the back of the Douglas brothers tonight for sure.
You got to applaud the effort by Millis. They didn't give up. They didn't mail it in.
They fought hard, especially in the last string. They gave it a great shot. Kind of got punched in the mouth in the second one. Still came back. Great fit on it. Winning ours open in his last game, 92. Dennis ran it down for a 101. Final score in the last string, 586 for CPL, 573 for Millis. Totals are 1849 to 1686. CPL2 once again taking 8 points. Paul Grant, I'll hand it back to you for the finish. Thank you very much for
Duncan,
having
do
me.
a great job filling in tonight. Thank you. Great job.
Thank
Great
you.
job. Duncan McDougall, Paul Grant, and Bob Lee. Thank you for watching this great game at Candlepin Bowling. The Friday night Pro League game of the week next Friday night will be at Exeter Lane Shooters Pub, Exeter, New Hampshire. Scheduled start time 7:30 or so against home team against Hingham. 7:30 start on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Bob, great match, great comeback by Millis. Just fell short there at the end.
Yeah, Central Park was. I think you got to think about the away teams here are going to be the ones to pick in your fantasy leagues. The 599, 664 to 586 out of Central Park. That left little opportunity for Millis to make go. They did come up with a 1686 for their part. But congratulations, Central Park too, for. Candlepin Bowling Network, we've checked our official scores.
Talk to Scott before I sign off too.
Yeah, if you can get him on camera.
That's him.
On
Scott.
the right side. On the right side there? On the right side.
The new nickname's Dr. Scott Douglas. Doctor's orders.
No. You're not putting
Yeah.
that on Facebook. His name is Scott Douglas. It's staying Scott Douglas. Don't keep pushing me away.
All right. Great performance. 140, 139, 135. What clicked tonight?
The ball that I was using was just going right to the pocket, and I had an angel right behind me. He was saying, "No, it's just you and I up there. Just throw your ball," and I did, and look what happened. The pins started flying, and I got what I needed.
That's the most consistent. You've thrown some great strings. I've seen you the last couple of years. That's 3 great strings back to back to back. I've seen you bowl. Awesome performance.
Thank you so much.
And 3-letter word for winning, 8 points.
Wow.
All right, back to Bob Lee to wrap it up. Actually, we'll sign off for now. Thank you for watching this great game of Candlepin Bowling. Actually, back to Bob Lee to wrap it up.
All right, well, that was a big 8-0 sweep there for Central Park 2. Scores have been confirmed. Rich, checking on that. 1849, 1686.
Oh, no, it's not.
Those are confirmed, and those go in the record book. Thanks to Paul. Thanks to our special guest, Duncan McDougall. Happy birthday to Deb Komorowski. And everybody who's at the Paul's going to be up at Augusta. 573 in the last one, yes, for Millis. That'll do it for us at Candlepin Bowling Network. Thank you. And we'll see you on the lanes.